the amount. And say 4 coaches or the 2 assistants, 1 video analyst, and 1 physical trainer. And Eba Abedi Jumadieno, Jay Sapon, veteran Ghanaian coach, or say a step in the right direction. Nankema Otoado, a coin eso no fan coaches are on your Baya Jumamra, Ebia, and Kobeya dear. Catch a modern boy or D as Blasters head coach.
Professionally, say no, I point to second more, or the backroom staff never. Robert Bow, Bokonim, because Sankamu Trayama Otto didn't backroom staff by Ibianka Mansa, because they selected the backroom staff from Man as an honor, they are pointing. So Bruniso the Nipa bar, a proper. So the 5 bar would be 20. I'm not going to welcome. Maybe enter important areas, no, and now, Omega, say assistant coach, Osha on technical grounds. Oh, no, assistant coach, Emma Alespegason. Yes, sir, idea was what do the by step, Omambia was spirited in it. Omambia was spirited in it. You go for Nigeria for spirit in my family. Hence, if I didn't go, my coaching Munasama here doesn't mean the next team no me. No, me homebody. Never be a Sima by my community, Abia, Mantian Communimu. We are pointing as a head coach, and interim coach, as a head coach, substantive head coach. And he had the luxury of going looking at players and not choosing the players they buy. Right now, no, he hasn't got that luxury of choosing the players, no, A or players. So it's not coming to do A plus B, no, minus C or no, but sir, Etamika said, Nick Payabano. I said, Unya, some pragmatic approach.
And Oye Jay Sapon, veteran Ghanaian coach, ono, and Samuel Atu Jam, Ediafa Carlos Kuros, and so, Ehu Abroberi Jumas, head coach, Ediama the Black Stars of Ghana, Enra, Wurem Ewo GFE, Wamom headquarters, Ewon Kraya, Jumadiebi Ekonsona, Ghana Football Association, Wamom at the 5 brand new pickups, at the Northern Region RFE. Greater Accra Regional FNO, the Technical Directorate of the GFE, Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, and a GFE headquarters in Ankasano, Yeja pick up, Kano Bako El Honoma, Wenom effort, GFNO, put in place, said a bear, Womomuti Juma, Eddie Boama FNO, Elmujuma dear cousin, to me, to Quino Moboa, Amania Marco Kama, Ediama Efe Bra, Womusu Edio Mujuma, to Northern Region. Greater Accra, Technical Directorate, Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, and a GFA headquarters Obia, and a brand new pickup, Womum at Ebedi Omujuma, and what to Mediana say, and a Kato Kreku GFA president, Eddie Tuja say, South Vision Weno, a FIFA, and a supporting Omwa Ebwa, Nine football development, our grassroots level across the country.
Just about a year ago, we gave away 8 pickups to the leadership of our 8 regional offices with a firm promise that we were going to add up more. These vehicles obviously are used for the development and promotion of football at the grassroots level, where the foundation of the sport is so important. I've always spoken about fixing the fundamentals, and when we speak about fixing the fundamentals, this strategy via the forward program directly fits into that plan, because the foundation of the sport is at the regional level, where coast football is played, where girls U15 leagues are being played, where Division 1 girls leagues are being played, where Division 3 leagues are being played, Division 2, etc., etc.
Eno Kato Kreku Edia Ode Eba Enra after say pickups no Wamo Ede Emma various RFs and a technical director say Omo Emfa Endi Omu Juma Northern Region RFE, Wamo Epenyimpa, Alhaji Abu Al Hassan, Wano Ekasai, O Jumadiana, so I said, Caso Manyai, Ebabwa, Amomu Jumadiano, Akawano, Wano Tumpon, Edi Amomo.
The regional football associations are highly delighted with this presentation. We need to actually thank the FA president, the executive council, and by extension FIFA for these pickups we have received. Considering the number of districts I have to supervise as a regional football association chairman, in Northern Region I have about 26 district football associations I have to supervise. And if you look at the distances between most of the districts, from Pandai to Bole is almost like from Accra to Kumasi, for example. That is the way it looks like. Northern Region covers about 1/3 of the landmass of Ghana, and that is exactly how, as a key, you need a very strong to be able to coordinate activities at the district level, organize competitions at the district level.
Alhaji Abu Al-Hassan Northern Region Omo referee panyimpo no so edano ono so enkomo a wode aba eno no Ghana Police Service edit statement aba abonten ni nyina no efa nano ada brekum Chelsea kobo ball na ewo Samatex aboy na omo befia kronfo kwato sha omo so ma ewi akire no Dominic Frimpong ehwe ne nkwa ena Ghana Police etu akronfo iso esa na statement Ghana Police edi abano enie. Police update: 2 arrested for robbery attack on Brekum Chelsea football team. The police have arrested the gang leader and 1 other suspect in connection with the robbery incident that led to the death of a Brekum Chelsea footballer. One of the suspects sustained injuries during an exchange of fire with the police intelligence teams and has been conveyed to the hospital for medical.
0.7 Nonkron abo apaun sima adwanan mienu ohwe yemrea ewo studios na sa enekre enne eye yawada emra sanso se anopai today's sports agudie unsem kroden munumunu nyina yedi hu nkomo ene anopai ensem no nso de doson de disefata se ohwe na utie ene anopai ena yede esumwo ye live ewo Oyerepa TV ye live ewo Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Facebook Oyerepa Radio and answer Oyerepa TV Ghana Oyerepa Radio and answer Oyerepa TV Ghana oko WhatsApp no so awodo messages number fa ho 0241 915 555 0241 915555 and afi boss player Mr. Eugene Adu Poku striker atonoboase akenkani na ama said sep and said efata nano pay ebedi nkomo ewo UEFA Champions League on him se quarter finals enra na etimi eba na wiye emra Madrid elusu 4-3 ewo Allianz Arena Arsenal and so etimi ebo draw if you qualify 1-0 on aggregate 6-4 on aggregate na Bayern etimi ede a qualify in the semi-final Arsenal and Atletico de Madrid and a bebo and a Paris Saint-Germain Bayern Munich and a de ebony and a game say and a no Wesley Sneijder wakasa or say on odi football tisebio wo player wajimi ti say Eduardo Camavinga now send Madrid players after the game one more so emu details about UEFA Europa League matches ewo ho and after Conference League matches ewo ho and recapture was say oko asresu ene anwem bibia ne stretch no so a wo mo a omukoko din samano tutuo ema Brekum Chelsea player baako oto ana no ewo nse no omo ensa aka gang leader no confirmation anya ba emunsem etesey Ghana Football Association be raho na fe uram ewa Santi Kotoko amaso ya munsem wa ha Ghana League no weekendi ewa homejemo MTN FA Cup ena etwa Sochioba Aristica ene donwa Aduana Assassinations ebo na emunsem tesey anope odi ene se oni yakona na yakra na ye ba details ngina boss any team no ede ebeto aso ye sase efi UEFA Champions League num enra Bayern Munich ese miensa ema Real Madrid ete ekanum miensa na ese 4-3 ena Bayern edidi nkudim ewo Allianz Arena na after the game Fiorentino Perez where president ema Real Madrid eko dressing room na odu dressing room on in some way ena Fiorentino Perez president ema Madrid editu jam ninsam nyina ene se maninje no kranie this is Real Madrid na yentimi nko one season with that trophies our Madrid nom a failure sa o Madrid na se season bia one trophy bia wa fail afa oto so o say na mpo akwa 2 seasons yende trophy bia nom yentimi nyentum eye unacceptable o say another gamer money Bayern Munich eba nom me appreciate mo effort nom na mom season nom aye disappointment na Osaka amobia timate say o ya made player o wo body ama club na a privilege kese na many responsibilities and also say our so yem at the ama club no many of players no munya hu ye or come mate say there be huntimi konkotwa utwa referee ma yellow card no san kofa ball kutasani man nyina nya de say ehu hia eno ye nsem a or the two players na nim emra ye de two onim sansisan bebre ebeba Real Madrid bo konum na enro Vinicius Junior edidi Jude Bellingham atem na Ike Casillas ya former goalkeeper Emma Madrid ordinano to sansem num one young concoction Vinicius Junior incident Emma no edidi Jude Bellingham atem no onim se onya bobi na Jude free for the ball nti ohwa party bia enie o Dominicana 18 years na Jude free ball no wan pass am fama no eno kacha ne se masa kan no tum shut up no ye Vini Junior and some kache Jude Bellingham say shut up nti ohwa video na and that's no amasa shut up fioko sansem way and okache Jude Bellingham and Ike Casillas they to jam say hey shut up wenti and amulusu and rano or say leadership bia any Madrid team num obia pesa odinidin obia pesa oye made man na senka yonku player o de ball bam wa flow say pass ball no mamia e was say otimi pia man on kanta say shut up there be Toni Kroos onya sa Cristiano Ronaldo fra Toni Kroos passa Toni Kroos en kasa mfanche no e no ayen semwa o de woni ko peninsula de to jam or say Ada Gule and Jude Bellingham kwa and no our pictures so many abre am pesa am bibim na fe Madrid etime qualify Fiorentino Perez the nano to video imum and someone Jude Bellingham Vinicius Junior e catcher no or say that be a unprofessional and your team worthy and no I am some Fiorentino Perez e called dressing room hall or they are to Vini and him masa mo as a team when ultimate imuni do play at time passable mame now one pass manwa untimi kasa shut up way and for unity and for Thierry Henry Daniel and a to dress Ada Gula and yes be a football keke and all ball at the Madrid wa fan say aya sundie wa take the responsibility and ra adena Ada Gula eche ye ewo Munich no eche say o mini bibim o pesa oye bibim and Madrid boko no dia oka and it's a courtesa one more Madrid na man more time na oye super talent and aye Thierry Henry na nsema ori to jam and anopay na abusia de yetini se de ensesa no ha ebeba ningina mo ni se Fiorentino Perez na nkisa wadwa na de yeti se onim na Madrid next game of Santiago Bernabeu president of France be huru no make come again at the ache opinion masa manfo to Michael Olise no tete Madrid no Michael Olise motoron at the FE England no koye o tete ho obi contract so a ne akofa na ba ene adade masa 2 seasons nie Madrid nje trophy bia eyenim guasesam France na dwa wo make can be at the ache president no na o say and society beba Abo abelu anobeko afe players no ma se bi o mbeko Eduardo Camavinga crowd and tentem I was see the prior predati the Jana Kwan and the electors are and no every album Boston Schweinsteiger or your legendary Germany midfielder na I say Michael Olise and Lamine Yamal debate no I was say omujaye e say Michael Olise tre say or better ebia na Michael Olise any PR Lamine Yamal ewonom into the aura around Lamine Yamal was through and central for always Lamine Yamal I said Michael Olise away until one some social media hype no form na basa ye mo bonom na ye nya bibi o pet no so a ono the officer boy ni ay better than Lamine Yamal manwa no ya mistake and ra we ye Emma Ada Gule 1 minute no a first goal ama Madrid and on say or try say or possible na stand sit nemom one kikibon ye na Ada Gule super player ko fan so e peja bon to atenam no kranye na a super omani ade se Bayern Munich etime a qualify ekon ade akona nim na Vincent Company and in central for Busan Enra say how important is Luis Diaz to your team and I say Luis Diaz no yan come obi ante one obeda impening force and a slot and Liverpool from penning for as say a man who akwanya say omram emeya juma ema Bayern Munich na oye player bia ope one of the best wingers we are here ultimate you know and from free more football no de bar or speed or skillful or the goals and so I can't the game no home until I am blessed to have that player Wesley Sneijder in some now can no day I say, Mamim Putoma said, you see, Canon, me Kotuna. I say, Camavinga is stupid. You know what those Real Madrid players should have done after the final whistle? They should have run to the dressing room and shown their anger to Camavinga instead. Also after the game, no, not mad the players singing a woeful. For some video, not to someone born, not mad the players singing a call referee. So, and we have Munich Mets down. Remember the players confront referee after buying loss. And the Omina, echo referee. So, and the video, no, and a report TV, no, say, dear mad the players, he, Muye, ye, Nene Kwan Samoye, Samoa Buphobia. Now, send Kamoko dress. Room ho nan kamade mabufor nyina eko adodo Camavinga so sad time no who player temperature so unim so anya yellow card data wakotwa yama card bia no san kofa ball na kuta ada gule akwa na be jig ball free nsam sabe we anya stupid things na boy na no eno ya according to Wesley Sneijder then sama aritudam ene anopai Michael Olise edientin eno a o celebrating Lionel Messi celebrations bi no na onima na Lionel Messi no oyabe idol kese me fa line on Messi ni agro enti share go no now some me dey ankai dumbi at the atuom eno ye some Michael Olise at the two Olise say Bayern Munich and short team bia e wo afi Champions League no and I'm trying him say weekend dey be conclude the Bundesliga by beating Stuttgart na fe am concentration na hetime akọ semi final no so I say against Paris Saint-Germain a very difficult game name I'm trying him say qualification woman Sabeka Zinedine Zidane a former manager Emma Real Madrid onim sa of the Champions League twice so makuma komiensa na enra Bayern Munich ayi Madrid a theme and no say share lawyer no pay ka Emma a tiefo no ahwefo nyina ntebi say ade ketua bi o Madrid our individual good players them on Bayern a boy as a team and a boy Emma Bayern a team kudim na the players celebrating with fans after the game and we are Bayern Munich players and ram celebrations midday and mra we Madrid the film 6-4 on aggregate na our Alliance Arena or almost celebrating and a report TV no so diet Upamecano on Paris Saint-Germain game no and on such a man for a boy day man for boy abaso na game against Paris Saint-Germain a very difficult won kodabia so dear grow one man dear fair at me ayo time I'm a prepare here for that game. Alvaro Arbeloa at the two Josemera ho onya red card. That is Eduardo Camavinga red card no and it is over a team way and team from Marante do and Shabayan.
I think that was a great match, the second leg. We put players like Militao, like Jude Bellingham, like Ferland Mendy, that they couldn't play in the first leg. And I think we did a great match here. We scored 3 goals and we had the chances to score some more goals. But I think with the red card, everything was over. It's really unbelievable that you send off a player for this action. I can't believe that. And it's not possible in a play like that, in a match like that you send off for this. And we feel really, really upset, really angry, really disappointed. And I think all of this is a little bit unfair. Yes, maybe because in the La Liga everything is really difficult. We are 9 points the difference with Barcelona, but we have some matches to play and we have to give our best.
Na Hurricane Aflete unim sa enra onyane 50th club goal afi na enkudim dia ba yenom ane ne goal na onyano Samin Apse
Yeah, feel amazing now for sure. It was a tough game. We knew it was going to be difficult. Real Madrid in the Champions League obviously have this special connection, and you need to be at the highest level to beat them and knock them out. And yeah, we done that. First half was a little bit crazy. It was obviously getting off to the worst start possible, but we got back into the game well, and we looked like the team who was more dangerous. But I mean, their players on the transition can really hurt you, and that's kind of what punished us. So in the second half, we said to be a little bit more patient. We knew as the game went on, we'd get stronger and fitter and physically better, and then we was able to take our chances towards the end. Oh, and you know, we still got 6 weeks left in the Bayern shirt. We have a World Cup in the summer, and yeah, I just want to stay physically fit and sharp and just be out there to help the team. I feel.
Enti young fan to Gasa Steven Gerrard and Steve McManaman yina at the Atu Gasa no Krenye Avaro Abelua. I mean, say season bana we ya Madrid Ebejano Quine. Them Fortunum Enya Avaro.
Previous seasons' history had always suggested that they will change the manager, and unfortunately you felt sorry for Arbeloa tonight because his game plan was excellent. Yeah, it's just a couple of mistakes, wasn't it, from Camavinga really.
Yeah, listen, I think over the course of the 2 legs you'd have to say Bayern were better and deserved to go through, but a moment of madness, immaturity, silliness, you know, the second yellow card, as the boys said in the studio, the first yellow card, sometimes as a midfielder you have to do that to stop an important breakaway and a counter-attack, but if you get a second yellow card for something that's going to help your team, or you're putting your body on the line, it's understandable, but a moment of silliness and madness, he's cost his team at a really key moment of the game. They also had a real other big chance, if you remember, Mbappe puts it across the 6-yard box. I don't know whether it was just behind Vinicius.
Enti amunyina chemsa Avaro Abelua game plan de na excellent. The Okosu team nom eye Eduardo Camavinga enra Arsenal and Sporting CPO bia Amfabo Anto Niyankwatna Mikel Arteta on Declan Rice and the captain Amban Emma Mikel Arteta over Gabriel and on say a decision place na and make it that decision. Thierry Henry at the Atujase Arsenal prove womwa na amufi se Arsenal entimi nyina wrong and Mikel Arteta Omsam when to me answer Sporting CPO fie number qualification wanyanom is very important and I am sama uranum at the Tuja Arsenal Sporting Lisbon game nom abusua the lowest global viewership at the ama our UEFA Champions League match demo in the quarter final and no I defeat but I'm not Sporting CP fans ever do London young video no na enyasem kachakra utimusa Sporting CP followed by Martin Zubimendi. I say against Atletico de Madrid. A difficult game. It is not beyond Arsenal. And no, Martin Zubimendi. Now, Jean Christian Jessen. I say favorite between Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain. On Timinka. Nemum Obia. Etime a qualify to the finals. Mania ye. Now, I feel after say I'm eliminating Madrid. I'm a favorite Champions League. Woman betting me aje. Didier Tabri Joba wa question Barca and after Madrid UEFA Champions League decline. I say Madrid and Barca in the Champions League instead of some and Kaumbe progress no they are retrogressing. Officer I was some penning fortnessy Champions League yes show said the Bayern Munich as yes amutim nom Luis Diaz daha Michael Olise daha Serge Gnabry Harry Kane masa Joshua Kimmich amasa team nom into sa two teams way echo back to mra na yes na Champions League audo and yes ma uruanom at the Jam and le anope Mikel Arteta wakasa at the semi final against Paris Saint-Germain and a winner then Sakai and some say no they are to Japan.
It's a massive moment. It's the first time in our history, 140 years, that we are back-to-back semi-finals. So, yeah, to be part of those 4 teams, it's something very special. You have to earn it. You have to go through a lot.
See, back-to-back, yeah, part of the 4 teams are reaching the semi-final. I know Chelsea, the team is in the right direction. Declan Rice and so Ekasai. And the first semi-finals are Amaduno.
Delighted, so happy. It's a really tough test over 2 games, but to go back-to-back semi-finals is an amazing achievement for this group, and we want to now go one step further than last year and get to the final. Played Atletico once this year. It was a really good game. We know what to expect. Bring on these last couple of weeks.
How frustrating was tonight?
Frustrating? Nah, we just got to a semi-final. No frustration, positivity.
Na Patrick Vieira say Mikel Arteta nene Arsenal woman come back to the start of the season. Near mana omoya na aye right Emma Arsenal. Eshe go Saudo. Win it convincingly no. Omo come back no mo kwatwa sa near mani.
I think they have to go back to what they've been doing at the beginning of the season. I think they were quite really clinical. They was going playing forward and scoring goals or creating chances. And it's true that at the moment they are maybe a little bit too much on having the possession, but at the end there is not an end of product. More aggressive, but
now Arsenal fans ne say man for nyai say Yansha Sporting CP. Yansha Sporting CP then here and the qualification.
No, listen, today, I feel a bit unappreciated. What's the word I'm looking for? I feel unappreciated. Underwhelmed, unappreciated to the players and the team. Because when you think about it, we're in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We're top of the league. We could actually go 6 points clear on Sunday. We could, or 9, but in theory 6. But I feel a little bit down. I shouldn't really.
Still Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of that in there, and probably that's what's in there with Yardman as well. Look, all about today was getting through. You know what I mean? We was 1-0 up, and I get what.
Play the teachers Newcastle Forum Asasiane Papa Jose Edim Common said that be bra Nabaya Jumano Sanse di Hano and now Kobakum you knowing in fat with your experience looking at players Kutano obetim the team no Ako Boshe Assassin and Sonia reporter Ekayan San and Anopay our boxing money they see Alexander Usyk or demanded 1 billion and sample and on a Tyson Fury etimi akon eno e later sa eno if you e toja and I don't pay ya just so edin confirm close on 7 live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Mr. Eugene Adu Poku striker head of sports for Promise Media atna se dada ono ni ebu team ni na eba na fe omde dia kanyina atwa se de bia ye no and I don't pay yane Bayport Savings and Loans edim komo na no kre ne se Bayport aboa o Bayport amase say ye da Bayport Savings and Loans amase say kakra na de koto ho no ama dehiada ye pinche Bayport na area titi ho kakra internet boss ha opening good morning say bibia fine team ready you know so mo e kama bibia fine
Bayport say bibia boko de chairman na say mo na abeto to bomb bo yewa team house for but today no wie Bayport me wo question ba kum yenu me say bi am me bisa wo na uyi ano say still a wo di team na chin
me ye chairman kese
okay
ewo esirimu nyina many the regional chairman no be regional chairman for Hearts of Folk okay me share upper east region near upper west
nyina wona show ase
how do you organize it meti kuma so and adwuma de me ba and me aso me san ye shareholder e wo team ni mu
okay
enti no enye say ye di team na chi keke na ene de adwuma na de me ba ye
okay
ye Bayport Savings and Loans
ye ni koma e wo Bayport aso ye anopede na Bayport mo wo ma ye wo do wi e ba fo e be ba so
me pese mbusa na se
ya wo te be ba manenye na adwuma first
saka mame saka banentias ye say adwuma na de me ba bon de ye di akire no ye side issues na adwuma na edisika
sisi oba e mi say apa isa apa wes egu chapters na
egu ye ene wi ase se de
Bayport Savings and Loans ho adwuma na me be ye
ene wi ase
so mo kan bi na house bre
ye kan wie na
ye ni Bayport ho komo
wo asem bi e kan house ho a
ye ni Bayport ho komo
na Bayport Savings and Loans ye Ghana ha Savings and Loans edimu akotene pa ewo man mu ne Bayport na nyame adro striker se de munim no se mu de ne mu ye adwuma nyene na Bayport Savings and Loans so ba ye nyene na ya provide financial solutions ewo man mu free be 23 years nie na de ye no de musronko na ne ye ba ya ye product ba ko a edimu akotene ye Bayport ye fixed deposit eno ho asem na ene ba beka na fixed deposit wo features bebre yenya nim so man mu ye wo adwadifo ye wo business people ye wo groups and associations sankrofo nyina sikafa onsem na wo bobra sebe wo se ope baabi a odi sika bi beto na ho no di sika ne koto ho no ma na che se ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔda na wobɛwɔ arehyɛmu sɛ adwuma korɔ no sika bɛyɛ adwuma na ɛmfaso aba so na ɔmode wo kyɛfa ama wo nti ɛno ɛna Bayport Savings and Loans yɛahwɛ ne yɛde yɛ fixed deposit product ɛbaeɛ since 2017 ɛbaeɛ na yɛde baeɛ no nyame adom ɛnam sɛ nkurɔfoɔ bebree wɔ ɔman mu a ɔmode ɔm sika akɔto baabi pɛn a mmerɛ no so yɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔfa na ɔmo nsa anka ne ti no na ama akɔyɛ sɛ wode wo sika ɛkɔ baabi bio mu a ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ nhwehwɛmu na woayɛ wo ho due diligence about institution no na hwɛ sɛ adwumakuo yi ɛdeɛn adwuma na ɔmode sika no yɛ a ɛwɔ mmara kwan so ɛna Ghana ha regulator ɛyɛ Bank of Ghana ɔma ma ɔmo certificate sɛ ɔmo mfa nyɛ sɛ adwuma no na Bank of Ghana na ankasa no ɔmo taa kɔ inspection ɛhwɛ sɛ deɛ yɛ ne mo hyehyɛ sɛ mo mfa nto dwa na mo serve public na ɛno na mo yɛ weenum nyinaa ɛne ade a Bayport yɛdi mu akotene a yɛayɛ adwuma yi a since a yɛhyɛ fixed deposit ase obi enu ɔde ne sika abɛto Bayport a wonya ho problem ti deɛ wɔ mu nie yɛwɔ yɛ fixed deposit no yɛwɔ mu ahodoɔ mmiɛnsa yɛwɔ 91 day product a yɛ bosome mmiɛnsa wode sika no bɛto hɔ a ɛne wobɛyɛ nhyehyɛ na bosome mmiɛnsa no yɛama wahu interest a wobɛnya wɔ so mmerɛ no so yɛ apɛ no na woyɛ dɛn o principal amount yɛ sika bɔtere no a wode bɛto hɔ no ɛne wo interest no aba bɛtɔ wo account mu yɛwɔ 182 days a yɛ bosome nsia ɛne yɛwɔ afe a yɛ 365 anaa 364 days na deɛ ma yɛn deɛ no yɛ sonko ne sɛ wobɛbusa sɛ deɛ ne yɛde sika no ɛyɛ ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu a ɛbɛma wanya arehyɛmu sɛ mmerɛ no so na meba abɛgye me sika a me nsa bɛka deɛ yɛyɛ nyinaa ne sɛ sika no yɛn nso yɛmfa nkɔ investi wɔ baabiaa ne yɛatwɛn sɛ yɛbɛnya ho mfasoɔ yɛyɛ deɛ Ghana ha aban adwumayɛfoɔ a ɔmogye ɔma ketua ɛwɔ aban mu ɔmo na yɛyɛ de sika no ɛbɔ ɔmo besia na ɛno nti no yɛbɔ ɔmo besia bosome nso na yɛasɔre akɔdi ɔmo akyi sɛ yɛba abɛgye sika no yɛtua a ɔmo kaa pɛ ne yɛate controller ate ɛde ama yɛ nti saa adwuma wei ɛne yɛayɛ a Ghana ha in terms of volumes yɛne yɛhold the largest market share in terms of volumes a yɛama loans ɛwɔ ɔman mu bank nyinaa a is on record ɛnyɛ me na meka obi a ɔbɛkyɛke bi a ɔbɛhu
sika dodoɔ sɛ dwumakuo bi a ɔbɔ bosea ɛtam sika de abɔ bosea sɛ yɛmfa ne sɛ banks yɛkeka banks ɛwɔ Ghana ha nyinaa si ani a
the volume of
the amount of money sika no dodoɔ
nipa dodoɔ
ɛne nipa dodoɔ ɔmagye loan ɛde afiri hɔ no Bayport ɛkyɛn wo biara okay
deɛ wɔ mu nie yɛ loans no once woyɛ aban adwumani a ogye akatua anaasɛ adwumakuo bi a ɔmo tua ɔmo workers ka ɔmo wɔ payroll system oni yɛ bedi nkɔmɔ a ɛbɛma workers ne loan na bosome so a watete ama yɛ wopɛ sɛ wohu sɛ asɛm a mekan nokore wɔ mu a wobɛtumi akyɛke ɛwɔ Bank of Ghana ɛna afei nso Bayport Savings and Loans adwuma a yɛyɛ no yɛmfa nsie sɛ wopɛ sɛ wohu sɛ yɛ financial strength anaa muscles ɛyɛ good a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wode sika bɛto yɛ hɔ nom a wodaa na wadaa wobɛtumi alɔge onto Bayport Ghana sisi yɛ wɔ internet so wolɔge on Bayport Ghana yɛ biribiaa bɛba so ma wahu Bayport yɛ belong to a group a yɛyɛ 12 in number ɛwɔ wiase mu nyinaa adwuma korɔ na yɛ nyinaa yɛyɛ a ɛyɛ fixed deposit mobilization ni ɛne payroll lending ɛno ana yɛyɛ nti sɛ wode sika ɛba abɛto Bayport Savings and Loans a woda no wada ne ehia ne sɛ wobɛfrɛ yɛ RMC relationship managers yi na waka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ ɛha na mewɔ Ghana ha baabi a wɔ biara na wafrɛ wɔn sɛ ɛha na mewɔ na mate mo nka na mepɛ sɛ wokyerɛkyerɛ mu yie ma me na sɛ mepɛ sɛ me nso meyɛ investment ni bi a deɛn na meyɛ wofrɛ numbers yi a ɛdidi so yi a ɔmbɛgye wo so na ɔmagye wo taataa na ɔma aboa wo ama ɔma advice wo ama wayɛ investment no straka deɛ di kan wobɛtumi afrɛ 0244 598 400 0244 598 400 wobɛtumi afrɛ 055 811 92 81 055 811
811
92
92
81
81.
Wait, my son, 0242
0242
288
288
915
915
0242
0242
288
288
915
915.
Now, Obi Bebusa say, requirement ben na mehia semi percent me be investment will be port savings and loans. Ghana ha ye nyina nim say ye main requirement a kire say obetimi edi adwuma wo bank bia eye say wo Ghana card. Enti say wo Ghana card na nyame adom say obi afie bibi bo wall ho a friend digital address. As a digital address ye na kire baby a wote. Sa niema mienu ene say ya ye betwa photo abefu photo ya baby digital one ne yetwa na ya fill a simple form amount na ye no agree ye RMC ya mebubo omo number omo no ebe ye nhihye no wa kire sika dodo kra opesa ode to ho na omo disclose interest kra ubenya amount 3 months de ubenya 6 months de ubenya and 1 year de ubenya na sika no why then what deposit into your account no na o deposit we are ye be bookie investment no ne bookie investment no ahyenso de a ebema wo hu se usika we ho ye be ma investment certificate striker on investment certificate you be hu amount of money a principal amount no wo so you be hu interest rate a ye no agree ye no wo so you be hu interest amount e be accrue you be hu maturity date and na you be hu wa wudin any wo digital address bibia e wo so we ni wo certificate a kire say usika no e wo ye ho na emre no so ya maturity date no eson ya pe ubon se sika no abeto wa account mu a obe receive an alert I bet you say principal amount ni we interest ya accrue ni abetom na de wo mu ni say won nante no waba ye premises no abe use sika no ye wo USSD app ya link no to a phone number wa obetum atena say at your comfort of your home na why den na what transit business obetimi a transfer akoma obi anaso obetimi ya to momo so enti we ene adwuma yedi o man mu ayede boa financial space no enti Bayport savings and loans the striker said the mo amunimi obi a odeni sika beto ye ho bia emre ne nso ye ema o ma ema ye ne na enya problem bia usika ne da ho enti woda no wada wote se aban adwuma efo ye tua o muka na che se usika ne da ho ho an ye di invest na Ghana hanso aban bia ni ho betimi aba obeka se mintu adwuma efo ka na che se o man na gu enti Bayport savings and loans ya select a particular market I feel say secured ho ne di esika no kohye enti no we group institutions any associations bi na mo ska mbe invest ya mo famra Bayport savings and loans enti mebo number ni biom
yenfa nwie
ye di wie na obetimi afre 0244 598 400 0244 598 400 0242 288 915 055 811 92 81 the striker
that's it yeni has nkomo be 2 minutes bi na solo emrem na ometo asoma mu season no ya be start season na oba ha no e be kan sem bibiri na afa team no ho say na opese season ne kono sa na akọ
there be
adai
striker
bacho opanyini wo Bayport South na has a folk for more the northern part nyina on na your chairman.
Thank you.
It say a boy has to be 2 minutes be na sulaba.
Striker the woman ye say team bia should have an identity. Na Accra so folk
aya bubumu ye identity
no eye ahyenso de. Accra so folk na sebe emre bia atwam ne enim no. No kure nyame enim ni say ubeji atuma eye uye supporter ubeji atumu yi a enye ne na yenim no sa na ehu ye team no sesei na me wo brofo bi a ya metimi e describe ye team no na ebia na twi moment me anchire me
kana me hwese metia boa
ye team no has been consistently inconsistent Striker.
We
have been consistently inconsistent for some time now. And I must say, nipa bebree na omo de omakoma edi team na chi no omo ya pa aba.
Sir,
because yes. Some me chairman me ka de me chitafo e de ahyema no se me meka.
Sir, has a chitafo ni bi abamabu.
Very
because team ni mbode aba form.
Oka team ni mbode aba form a eniema pii na ama team ni mbode aba form. Na ya na many a times enipa binom ekuro da ho na opopa eni na ujai baby a yaw no wan kasa na adani problem. Hwe untimi ngo team you have maintained a nipa binom wo esoro ho for some time. Na what change omo wo mfimfin ene ase ho severally and the problem is still there. What it means is that omo a wose omo no they are not the problem.
Yemubu asema wakane sesi enimu. Ye jeni pebi wo soro ho.
Oma wo esoro ho
for some time. But ye yensesan ya ye form no kwa ne no.
Sa.
Esoro ho ne de.
E na wo yensesan ne bia the same results na wunya.
Okay.
Nipa
be na oma wo soro for some time.
Oh, say the structures of the team no starts from the board.
So board na so my changes or board name.
Okay, so we ka say changes are ye nyi omu nyina ye jai nipa binom. And ye di bi beka ho. Na ye face enema besesa. Ye change recently ye change ye MD. Aside the MD aba. Still the same problem is still there. Ye change coaches. Ye change players binom. The problem is still there.
It's one mo na wo soro ho a wo fu se senke sesa wo mo a wo matena ho a che. Mo de omo na ye problem no.
The issue is that yana me pese ye be personalizing but me feel say structures ne enye adwuma o de Guardiola and I said the best manager the whole world background you still have
structures since you the nipa na shishim.
Who the nipa na shishim?
They say the problem is structures and I say the personnel.
Oh, the personnel. The issue is that if you have
I don't want you modi.
Oh no mebodi me come asema the board chairman. I think that the board chairman himself has been a problem.
Has board chairman?
Yes, has been a problem for me because if the board chairman
oh
master some me sika kakra me a shareholder but he is the majority shareholder, he owns the team. It's not a problem. But if udi nipa bi no mu share baby na se omo directives na se omo directives no and yield the results you should be able to call a spade and maybe na MD or hini papa ya or one of chief and danimo Stanbic Bank so we name the pedigree omo nyina na omo board ne so edumre bi omo ni so biom openyi to say Professor Ajima Bedu Akosa the last AGM I call they were introduced to us as board members any Adam Penyufo say yen chief and danny they say we ni mu biom but mo maka yen ti omo nka but at least the structures should work say ye de nipa bi no ma hye baby so omo ma directives e was say omutimi ma prudent directives ebe yield positive results ebi mu ye biu but uye bi na udru baby na say results ni ye nya ni ye te say de epe na e was say mo hwe na baby a problem no wono ye solve. That is my take. I think that board chairman on any sika but usika na say udi nipa bi no hye baby so omo ma directives na say eniema no the same challenge consistency tembia ye beba be she league asibia ye frɛ ye mpanyifo regional chairman ni won kran ye kɔ Dr. Nyahuta Maklofie ni akɔtena se yes ma ye kan say ye recruit player ansa na ye recruit coach because nipa na oye coach no on na be the technical person ono ene wo say u recruit ni first na one man opportunity to recommend players office oni on be adwuma but ebe wi ase na ebetime recruit players bi ansa na ye recruit coach na coach ba na se ohwe na se player na mo recruit no onye fit for the system ebe wi ase ye pam na amanfo se coach na ntime use ni ye and this has been the consistency atem bia ye mistakes ayeye
to full say the first problem by structures ne personnel no mum na
yes
based on the submission out the MSC no who say board chairman the problem.
Oh yes, I think that some of the decisions it is own money, but of course, why is it that Yako AGM severally Tembia the team ran at a loss? There's no serious business person, and he's a respectable chief, a respectable business person. He has other businesses that are doing well. Why is it that Accra Hasselfolk alone is not doing well in terms of profitability? For how long can the team continue to run at a loss? We go for an AGM. The last 2 years ago AGM we were promised, said the next AGM will be last year February netrem afia sabetrem 2 years in no AGM, and anytime we go, account will be at a loss. We have seen beautiful edifices at the Pobiman. The structures there is second to none in this country. Perfect. We have a secretariat that has been built, very nice story building. Still the secretariat is not being occupied. It's still there. If we are renting part of it out, we have not been able to do so. It is there. And then the team itself, in terms of managerial issues, bad decisions that were taken, we are unable to recruit, we are unable to sell a player, we are unable to transfer a player. This coach has done so well with the little materials that were at his disposal. He has worked up to this time. Dear now, Coach Ninye, players feel that they are not happy in terms of remuneration issues. It is common knowledge. What are we doing? It is not about changing people, say we are MD. They are changing this current MD has a very he has a very good mindset or strategies. Only didn't come out to say, but at the end of the day, how is he going to implement it? What is going to allow him to propel him to do it and do it well? So
let's say when your opportunity to meet Ohene Togo Afede, board chairman Edema Accra Hasselfolk. Na ebia will secure concern on the current state of the club. Edian Abekacho Ohene.
Bekacho Ohene say we appreciate Nisika or the Abeshe team nim. Enye easy. Sesebe and Crofoma eye players no ma banwa form adwuma no wa rent baby ama omoda na team no de bia etu kwan a odi usika be shim baby omo beda aduane omo bedi ene niema, and for some years now yentimi enya the returns a ebema usika na odi ashim no ebienya there any returns in football is that you are able to produce players obetima transfer ebinum no enya sika. You are able to make money out of gate proceeds. You are able to make money out of sale of souvenirs and other things. You are able to make money out of supporters' contributions and then sponsorship. We think that all these things, we are not seeing the transparency in some of money be. Until say ebeya nipa binuma oni omo aye adwuma for some time. Awaja team na more management no omo ntena nche no mfa foforo mra ne enhwe ade. It is not for me to tell. There are people who have been on the board. Some are no longer on the board, but today they play key roles in the team.
Supporters do donate you.
Asema ye kan die
omo de asem hye wano.
Omo de asem hye wano say opanyin no.
Why am na wo fu say board chairman
he himself knows it. He knows.
Nobody himself maybe.
Opanyin nim because maybe there.
Omo mutie nim.
Opanyin nim say me de nkrofo we ahye. Sometimes we a business person, there are people you put in the business to serve your personal interest. But this is a club that belongs to the masses. I seated here, I'm a shareholder, no matter how small the quantum of my share is. Others who are equally shareholders are concerned about the continuous losses that we record and publish anytime we go for AGM. And I think it is sad that Hasselfolk here Naki League Winky Betimagine very easily because our share players are at our disposal, and as compared to other clubs who were giving monies to pitches. Now so baby omoda ni the points build up no difference any baby edria yes san maybe near since the mindset of the club na say per club no e make it profit mo my who timeline say transparency e bia ye my who 5 years e ka ye wono the per se revive team no near the niema be shame any niema say teams ni baby anya attractive, and Hasselfolk for instance I feel that anya attractive for sponsorship from sponsors, because people feel that there should be transparency. If the last AGM was last 2 years in Yanko Bioma, we don't know the state of the club. as it is in terms of the finances. Opinion hinino de bia de sika ehim any eyi enkopim da ben and a team nankasa intimi yield the results. Okay. So I think that this is how I feel, and I know that majority of Accra House of Folk supporters, they equally feel same, and it is time for us to ensure that ohinino ebe tie yensu yensem ni bi na odi niema bi no mo atudwa minim say or was stake in African world or was stake in Sogli Suno Asogli power plant, all those businesses are making profits, and other businesses that he owns are making profit. Why is it that Accra House of Folk continues to make losses? It's a question, and I know that he has been thinking about it. We are re-echoing that he should look at it and put the structures in place. Thank you very much.
Chairman Collins. Edase. Akukodro na wanya, but the other kind of
oh, the Amaka, and yes, I almost say
Chairman,
the you cannot cry. You don't say you are personalizing issues, but the people themselves know themselves.
Okay. But for my own amounts as well, they are some.
Boss, I have enjoyed Chairman Collins. Honestly, I have enjoyed him. Safe to say that me were few questions and to answer them. Is there any club that gonna have a make it profit? I know you one first question.
Second question the fact that to be making profit in Jeze was making profit.
No,
and above from
and yes sir.
No,
but me pay yes or no answer.
No,
sir.
Answer na face. What is the explanation?
Striker no kreni. Me has ina minim. Me call other teams a books mu. Ina yete oman mu sebe ekurura yate ene yehu social media ekurura se ne kotoko nkwa na egu nanimase. Other clubs so are making statements but no enya me problem. Me team has to focus na making. I have stake in the team. I'm a shareholder, I'm a supporters chairman, and me feel say sebi ubia de nisika share adwuma bia mu a your main priority is to make profit. If you are not making profit, you should break even. Continuous making of losses shows that there is something wrong.
Yes.
Oh, you're satisfied.
Yeah, me.
Oh, you're satisfied.
No, me the answer na me peno.
No, the
we're expanding and so I'm okay.
The angle that you are coming from now, and it's about for your tea. Young fan say, Siasi ni, Baba is ni, Suluni mini, na ye nyina ye di aduane baako aduane ye di a na bia aboye yare oso kan ye ho nti the first wo so kan ye ho nti ese wo so di aduane na wo yare
na aduane nipa 5 nipa 5 nipa 4 ana mutere di aboyare wo di
obi
if other football clubs are Ghana are not making profit, that is up to them.
Exactly.
You see,
you are
oversimplifying the whole thing.
Debbie,
I'm being honest.
Mediama is making losses.
Mediama are making losses. They are not making profit. Mediama are not making any returns. The investor just pump his money in, day out.
So how long?
So also like any other club in Ghana, because your football ecosystem, no, it is not one that supports a year bema ube make his returns now work no. And right now, I can say obi to say any will lies no. You should be extremely grateful to the king.
But we have not I have appreciated him.
For
I have appreciated him.
He has done over the years.
Yes, I have said that.
Because see,
I have said that. I have appreciated him.
The kind of money he's pumping to.
Yes, I have said that. So I have appreciated that. What I'm trying to say is that look, obi eni honoma sebi obetimi akase we sikenia sebi because na adwin sisi ye untimi nkasa. I'm saying that the structures are to be the amaye no obi amfa ma has that in terms of the structures. Facilities any near
in terms of administration crowd administration that has of all structures no club has it.
Okay, so let me
in
tell
terms
you.
Of administration
but if
the structures has of all has no club has
if it's not giving results.
Let me tell you something. The structures are
you see when you say
administration are okay in terms of say administration are okay a perfect solid ye commercial
fully furnished
commercial center. Na commercial center
very much operational.
Commercial center aye operational.
Resource
how and no metimi market your commercial center no to start yielding results. Where e was say ukọ Ghana ha nyina anase ukudrum crime ponuma your commercial center enye ye Jason Kwana ubi enka wo say unya. E wo say unya other paraphernalia any niema people can walk into there, you see it and buy. It is not there. We have it.
No, it's true.
The personnel that we have personnel bebree omoho enunye odi abetuja Ghana hatim bia nibi masi kuremu kura kotokode yenhui omnibi ebi ni ho omni ase na se wo MD na se wo operations na se wo PRO mo communication department. They are doing their
media department,
marketing department that is supposed to go and solicit for sponsorship. Sponsorship saying apart from Star Assurance, any Tobina Kasani company, almost sponsor as of folk. Sponsorship saying as you say yenya. I want to secretariat no honor structures no na say it's not yielding the results. Let's see what they are. Others are doing well. But what I'm trying to say is the structures no, but at the end of the day, it must yield results.
Not giving results.
They are not giving results. A down way, I see way. A down way see udrum crime. A salam down. Now fahonum. Now kwa den si ho. You see we are your commission here ne. Yenko so you see profitability. We want to rent some out. Why is it that up to date? Ebinimu occupy here. Into a down see ho.
And who is making?
And who is the final decision maker?
But is it that
I'm saying that it is not for me to come and tell.
You don't know.
I don't know. But why is it still there?
No, but do you think so?
Why?
Let put you that way or more.
Yeah, can't.
That's on renting also on farmer. The idea is also
at the end of the day.
When we invest in something, mostly about 98%, what you want to do is to get results.
Exactly, of course.
So what's the mention?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, hey, I'm starting my radio. Our fire CMS posting. What our expecting free is to give results.
Yes,
and you are doing it.
So if the sports is not giving results, a chess and the expectation you meeting.
Yes.
So what's the mention?
Yes, I agree. I accept.
Commercial sentence say Juma.
Yes.
Amount for
People has been employed.
They are my results.
I don't know. I doubt if they are.
They are the thing that may complain. Say,
maybe
necessarily say,
maybe they
so we share the pedigree, the business acumen. Any other businesses are or associated with in this country. A common knowledge to everybody. The only business that he is associated with that is making losses, he has to folk.
The same as
Papa is a supporters leader, right?
Yes.
And one starting question, any supporters.
Perfect.
Let me tell you.
Perfect.
What are their contribution to
exactly.
Perfect.
So let me tell you, you don't just get up, walk into the stadium. When results MIE. Let me put it on record. I want to outline the support.
Yes, you don't patronize.
Striker, me can striker.
Dynamics are different.
Chairman, let me come in here.
The supporters who are supposed to help
House of Folk are not there. House of Folk is a product. Told him, sir.
Exactly.
A idea here, Tom. Obiani who sorry that ba ko percent me kwa kudi product nechi.
Exactly. It must be attractive.
If the product is not attractive.
The one that answer.
Meba. No, the one that no. So woman na there any attractive you he stays back.
So where do we get that attractive?
Meba.
Striker now you play.
Entina ye leaders to lead and make sure say
we are journalists. National lottery.
And the House of Folk both the best, if not the best, one of the best in the country.
It's the best.
The structures is the best.
It's
no
the
two ways.
It's the best.
Me say nipa binomo ama adwuma ne nkoso yie
nipa ben
na media mfato ho no I am saying say
striker nobody wakes up and say ade we me kodi akiri
na ade
ɛdeɛ ti na wote ha yawada bia sɛ na yawada wobɛbɔ ayi ho dawuro ɛdeɛ ti na wobɔ ho dawuro ɛsɛ bites adeɛ ti na wobɔ ho dawuro wobɛsɛ nipa yɛ dɛ adeɛ na wobɛsɛ nipa tɔ
so we had
enti deɛ na ɛsɛ ɔmo so yɛ
and make us say all this commercial center
yɛn to aso kyɛma yɛbɛnya time ama na waba
so ɔmo pɛsɛ ɔmo hu sɛ supporters ɛyɛ adeɛ a meka ne nnɛ sɛ yɛ player yɛkɔyɛɛ no operation yi supporters ne tuaɛ
player bɛyi
Rocky Jamana Mumusa.
Oh, say be a more company for now.
I'm only giving you. I mean, more example.
You create an impression supporting supporting.
Chama
Yusuf buy the contribution towards a
number. Yeah, say, may invite you. Meba, Menya Saturday. Meba, Akebenya show no so. Na, Yanuwa
teams ni say, si Ankasemo teams ni say, ne has ni kotoko. Yenam na manfo boyes na no mete kotokofo ni na mera
no crack di nyina
Chama Collins ono na house folks of
Manchester
omo ewo northern region upper east upper west ene ne patam nyina ono ena eye panyina woda no ene na twen komo kakra obaye so oba bedi eye Bayport ho komo ena yede we ede account solo boss yenko kakra na yenhwa boafo na afi yemra na yensa metoa eyen komo a yedi ewofie ha eye Oyerepa 100.7 dwumadi ne din eye Today Sports live on your TV eye Oyerepa TV, on your radio eye 100.7 on Facebook eye Oyerepa Radio, on YouTube eye Oyerepa Radio. Program ne koso no wo eye ensem bia pesa wo de ba dwumadi ne so a number ne 0241915555 0241915555 ubetimi di aba na afei watimi aba edo wonsem na ba na yeso yatimi ahwem ede amount solo eto so ewa abroad aboafo wonsem ede emaye wati bafo wanka wati eye captain siasia se Obed eso ewa ha obesa to omunka biem abra solo ede wura aboafo ensem ne mu
Pepsodent charcoal kuta fluoride, unique combination of natural charcoal, lemon, mint and a zinc. Eboa ma yesen fita emaninya ahoden eyi bad odor e free yanum. Charcoal white no polish away two stains. Senke kan bi aba yesen so no charcoal white no na boa eyi ni nyina free ho na restore your smile e de ama yesen so osinye fa untimi nsere e wonipam. Pepsodent herbal toothpaste eno so green tea any herbal extract ena ewom eboa ema ye gums nya ahode na my all round cooling sensation. Pepsodent Ghana Dental Association recommended ed mafie bia se eno ena also bia ed twini se e ho Pepsodent every smile matters. Amen Scientific Hospital ese for stroke ya de bra fa wo honsem for chronic disease and infection ni nyina ebra ombetu ase ed amount na de tiene se omo edo show ma fidie nim na a diagnose wa yi yade no ede apie eyi yade ni pia no ne makoma aduonu nan Food and Drugs Authority ajato omo de bi kanwa ubenya yaresa Kumase Atwema Techiman kwada so fo ase kwan so na omo 18 other branches e Ghana ho nyina akwa ubenya yaresa frame Amen Scientific Hospital 0277001234 nani omo embo enkomo Bosomtwura Bank ema osusu loan micro group loan salary loan agricultural loan business and commercial loan omo he so sika sembe tumpon na bottom ayede baby savings account current account fixed deposit so savings special account joint account any kiddie account e omo share no omo di sika semon komo a bibia be ko fine e the amount kontena se na head office no ewo atonso agujachi ko fu trade ahinema kokobia dwena se ebo akwa atonso bokura putoja magazine afia ko bi ni abinchi market Bosomtwura Bank PLC omo ewo honom from ewo 0508 642705 nani omo enkasa totu sikasem emfa emao ensuo no ba ko pekanje na naje drinking water alkaline water minerals bit say calcium magnesium potassium ne iron ewom eboa manipadua ne nya ahoden na anyini from eboa ebo liver u kidney ene wakoma eho ban ensuo dodo na ene ya asede kwota no mu a ede how brain padua no nom alkaline water ewo system mu a ya de one ne tonkwanta mapai ensuo ebu obrema UGC Tafuni Road Abaoru Junction Lizzie Hotel Santas Runabout Pakiki Stadium Sumankwai Junction Ashtown Bibri Elho 0241 449191 0241 449191 0507 379474 Joe Kanjin Insu Apomodea Bar Clinic Esifa and Yadian Bra glaucoma cataract syphilis long and short sightedness Ombeboa Ayanwa Juma Amuanino Enwade Kama hernia ulcer gonorrhea candidiasis waist pain and goiter ni nyina ya de hodo a o de ba Apomodea Bar Clinic etu ase e Kumasi Sofola soldier for kwan ne so Omni Assemblies of God asoy no any D and him show mo number 0551098961 any omunkasa anopeya but digital satellite decoder or the better football matches ni nyina be live TV so game centers hotels guest houses restaurants individuals monkwaje de na bebo am papa or installation no I recharge e the account 33% discount off and we e free recharge sikane so e ama individuals are ato decoder no ebi Abreport Junction ship mu e no wo frɛ no 0556 287757 0556287757 and bash and kasa phone na okase mu a ote eye kasa ni yi eye Infinix Smart 20 eno na ne battery ho den eno na ne memory ene ne RAM a edemu a processing phone no dwumadi a wudi wo so bia no e wo soro papa to phone na use a eso nyema phone na use a freezy Infinix Smart 20 de no ene bebo ane bo e wo fom pa ura Infinix shopper also Smart 20 ni bi ogibia e kama pa Infinix the future is now grow fine herbal tonic e mojadroa wa lose appetite onomu a ubedidi untumi nda onomu a ubeda onsa no nan moja ndi afusane ye onomu a moja benante ye onsa no nan entini mu ama wade wo ho afe oba ubu nsa no help you acha no grow fine edro ni bi ebebo apa edro ebi wo herbal shop chemical shop o my Ghana mu dodo na apato digital bar clinic kuma say amakom run about Bank of Africa hono my ho and o 0244596532 any grow fine nd enkomo ede kesembetes ene yebeti omo nsem every captain siasia eho ABA herbal clinic essay omo wadro na fabu aduanim di fagu nso mu no fagu drink mu nenom eko anini ntine so yeso adwuma anino esobete anino how bia ebe bia no eto ebetwa amu anino ehu ade yi obekenkan ye na uhwe TV mpa wahu bibia kama ewo TV no eso ABA herbal clinic nedi sa adwuma no ede amount for hypertension ko for stroke ko for prostate mema ya de no liver and kidney related disease via the kwa ABA bar clinic emeboa na omayi e de free ho Kumasi kwada so edwena se main market ho echirewa no mo Doma Incrobeneza preschool omba apia ku bi cold store ewo ebnada jom for ABA ewo 0541565199 and 0502812161 meba cho utie me na ahwe me na no pay na wani so adinu se 2026 FIFA World Cup opeso okobia ene say wadwendwen na to atwa ni nyina ne say streamline travel ene Africa Soccer Promotions e de chita form person mko United States of America and Canada ekohwe World Cup ni bi eko de obeya ne say obepe $9,400 na odi say sikane ba ye ma tier 1 ma ticket ye ma premium hotel accommodation ye ma breakfast ye airport pickup ye intercity travel ye ma stadium transport ye visa assistance account near the travel insurance atoso ne ahwese ubewram wo US and Canada no akohwe World Cup no ebi e New Jersey Boston Philadelphia and Toronto ubefre numbers we no aginchiremu akabia 0249 313652 and 0509 632228 after so 0246 668981 for numbers way na 14-day experience no ye de room 2026 FIFA World Cup na wako akohwebi a streamline travel and Africa Soccer Promotions and a kabum edwa room 2026 FIFA World Cup no emu show no etwaso a day amamo live on Oyerepa 100.7 after Oyerepa television.
Ko na ifa na utie
mintie Oyerepa 100.7 e wana current enti for video no koto.
Okay, ye twaso e de amamo solo yebeda se se ode aboafo ho nsem abeguo e de amaye Dangerman bobo so be mama be 2 minutes na bobo headline no so na afi ye ba yetimi aba bebie eye ensem no mu enra mete se wo se kotokofo lete no onti ase eche wadwen kakra okay oba mema o time because panyini bi frame me so msemo ye program no yeso the message by to no so no nim se me wa ha and so no so the message ma fa wo asem na wo ka no na se me ma ka asem ye ka ni se tere ma ti ana se mo me kwa me bana mo me kwa me odo obusebusa asem bi etime bisa wo ye ba me bisa wo nye sisi ode bobo we so na yemra enra Champions League games no se de esiko ye no Real Madrid ko try but Bema be ye bi yenkoy
boss it's a moment of pain Ibrahim Tanko on the death of Dominic Chelsea player no Ibrahim Tanko say kwan of fast so a ohwere ne nkwa no say footballer ehwere ne kwa sa na ya na ya nti ye ba eno ho enkobo ho no mo a ye betimi edi ne kakra Kotoko neglected me. It has to take my colleague players to collect money for me to send home after the death of my mother. Boss, asem we asem kesi o. Asem kesi enunti na enei odinani a kire media ma no. Nti ye ba eho asem ho no mo an so ye ba be ka bi na ye din kire mu nso abebe kan ho.
O se Kotoko player bi sisai.
O se Kotoko eyi ni ma ya bra ade to na ni na nka on kware no ni se Ghana ni akan ma mu ni abebi ni asante de ade to obi ani a ye se ade to woni wa wu.
O ye Kotoko player na yi.
O ye Kotoko player pa.
No se o ma me wuye.
Ni ma me wuye.
Kotoko fo amfi no.
Kotoko fo yi ni ma ya. Ni nuanum players na gigi ska e madman na wodi course na de ya se o ma na kotena nkran sa ba kumasi. Wanu awan kwako hwe ni maame se ni maame dawo wi ensusu a obi anya ne hwe na esese ni nua players no na gigi kakade ma no
ye ba bo player ndi
mebo
okay
mebo obi antwen ye ba betu sem na
mudie denja ha ba me nya asem
wa wi ana
dabi
fa ba ko kan wen ha
match the medium offer or you will hear from us Kotoko supporters to the IMC and the board.
I supporter we.
Oh mo ye no madin komano pay. Ye no madin komano pay papa o mo nya brace krodom.
Okay.
I no so no.
Omo de wa mu so omo se omo so de na omo contribution to.
Oh omo se omo person omo champagne.
Say the obusa house for no so omo so omo contribution yes.
Me bisa omo say na mo se omo match mo be omo so omo person omo champagne for no. Na se champagne for na ho dimpo na se wo fo mo a. Na che se omo so omo hwekwan mfa so a. Omo betimi enso so aboana eno enso so eno no. We can only succeed when the board succeeds. Global chairman Ofosuware. Or say Kotoko chita for pese Kotoko chita for krono ne Kotoko chita for nyina no. Omutimi tum konkan tumpon ebo omo ho anu yie. No omutimi di cost stadium ko stadium ho makota tim le chima tim ni konkan a. So metime esa ade ne a chi se board no succeed. Na se board no so be succeed a chi se omo so ta board na chi. Ema board no succeed. Na board no succeed ama omo supporters omo dwuma so yemre. Ema omo so omutimi ye de eso omo ye. Enti no ono so ba na no disem no yakuche kakra gu afidie no so na ya mama mfo so enso so etie bi enti boss na de asie no me no ka se Kotoko chita for no sunku a ne areho ne atepoi eno mote ye ba ase oye ne na asie o ase Kotoko atena ho me ya papa o mani so ayi na mafi wonu mu de ko ase Kotoko ye didi Kotoko atem ase ye bu Kotoko animtia ase ye di Kotoko anim atwitwi fom
ahwa na de Kotoko anim atwitwi
wo de say wo say mamu nkwa bro chirim ra mamro funu nkomra
Obera kwaba. Bibi aboko de. Zaka kwaba bibi aboko de. Okay, send your mail koso kama.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, we do why a quick one. Why are there?
Oh, abomodin.
Ah, why are there?
Abomodin. No one ko de be that though. Yes, we be.
Say
we do tifa hard.
Yeah, to yen safro.
The boys ni.
Na akwa bia mani tua ne de.
Oh, no.
Akwa bia mani tua no.
Ah, ukwa de ni no.
Akwa bia mani tua no.
Ukwa de ni da na fia de ni.
Omunyami. O say interest
Onim no.
Mishomu bi
na ese ne ma adwen se nyame ya adom na busu we ko na wi ya
reshuffle bebo
ni nyina ye twam a chese anya adwuma biem o eyefia ha nti mon hye nso se busu mi we ba na wi ya me di kan dia atoma nim busu mi we ba na wi ya
for the last
obi ani wo eye holiday bia biem aha
ukwara nini fiade nini na cause problem we now ukwara ni fiade follow
so fiade ni wa ba pa o
na so obiaba sasa na kan dey obiaba anti no
we dey
you see na say obiaba biti na
mo fan kan boy
obika last minute on air
obi timi ka se mante
aka be tre on
ade ba ko
do the rest yes be se ba
ade ba ko so amani je ho ne se ya ye wa ha nyina no obed sei da bia ne papa na fidie da ha zakito so ne yire na fidie da ha ba fo wo so yire na fidie da ha sia so sister na fidie da ha enti da ya ombaka jam se die mudru fia se die woni da wo de betre fi enti atwam enti we woni excuse
is it Friday ne dia theater so
ni nyina ayo obed yanko enra Champions League Arsenal last year mo bo semi final this year mo say bo semi final and I'm say Mikel Arteta say 140 years history so Arsenal mo 140 years
mo ko manim pa
o say bin sida this achievement we kura no ya achievement kese
that's not finals da
o say Arsenal mo ko semi final to aso mienu
okay
see a quite final semi-finals
Jubo
until you say achievement say Real Madrid so enra omuko Allianz Arena e wo Munich omuko bo mo homoden but Bayern Munich so kire say ehene ha say wo bibia wantimi anye no wofia ha de wontimi enye no ama say confusion at yes Real Madrid team ne mu obeti yes Vinicius ene Jude Bellingham eko ama Casillas mu nyina do ma no betutum but enu na mu Real Madrid team the players ni be selfish pa Obed ma me sha say free way
Jibo
they say enya semi final no
oh yenya wie
Arsenal Atletico Madrid
yenya wie
and Bayern Munich PSG
yenya wie
the semi final no
yenya wie Jibo ya separate the boys from the men
okay
ti akabe be but Jibo minim so who Kimpembe injury no nyae na
Pascal Kimpembe
born infant so mama na yenye quick one life is a bit sad sometimes and extremely unpredictable Jibo Achilles tendon ena Kimpembe nyae na eno no born corner picture na
ne
na echi no de esi form no intim bi wo ho ena a rupture nti na Achilles tendon no rupture na sete na Jibo eno no ye paw na echi no na oma pempam to born call the other one na oma yehu the process nti say na tie Jibo ye biemu say ya no ma so those so wie na na echi no ebe de ye no na say pra ni bi na abrante efre no Higo Ekitike Liverpool game omo boy against PSG Jibo sa injury ni bi no akwa akwa
so we don't go World Cup ni bi
debi
9 months
on call World Cup ni bi na o hwe nansen friendly year boy any boy Higo Ekitike boy any Jibo di ato abrante na na chese ade na are ho nti football no e won a downside na things ahead of the World Cup no players ne mo many mbre especially hum fam no honam fam obeka Michael Ballack last game against Chelsea ne Bournemouth Kevin Prince Boateng na wom na the World Cup ni na be Jibo Liverpool fans no this is possibly on say Kimpembe call 430 days on the end enya complications nti e ma ne che kakra nti e be hwe how a eye Abrante friend Higo Ekitike de ne beko. But it's quite unfortunate. I could feel the pain of Abrante because I feel now to must wait me see from Pablo Bona France na ya clear say World Cup no and could be to me lead or more attack. So it's quite unfortunate say Adena to Abrante.
Joe Obedi be say
Obeko 9 months.
9 months.
9 months. That's the news about for the rest of the season on Bobby and a World Cup no could be intino. You better how and your mabeko Ediama Abrante friend Higo Ekitike after that particular injury. That's the sad aspect of football. Jibo, a be a bit I say a lack and a misfortunes and now because Ekitike now Koyabe ye player next season Liverpool for the Begine Depa now that Mohamed Salah is leaving. Now imagine this young player now Kobabe a leading man Emma Liverpool now injury akwakotono. Obaba back in the process of recovery. When him say what year interview now Abu Dhabi. Abrante no bobo mas na no per one player or go to a lot of injury crisis a man call early retirement. That French boy was one of them. No a player najibu. Na utia no be say he was the perfect replacement for Patrick Vieira in the Arsenal setup. Ne ball now no born another French black guy, proper control, ball shielding, ball retention, the power or the bullying the way through. So I born him I had to remember England no had the power to bully his way through. On so injuries na interview bi o say eya na nye pra no recovery process no also pra ese o trance na odi agra obedidi na mo ayedu kakra na we say o burn all those fat away now we san regain fitness and we san kupra now we san go through the process no it's quite tedious so yeah we share Ekitike wo e wo ye injury ababebo now
Champions League
Arsenal qualify.
I'm say boring Arsenal.
It doesn't matter, Jibo. People need to understand, say football in your baby. Dear, your owners, your bosses are calling for is resource. So you need to get them the resource within the confines of the law. Emrano, emuno, eso nya resource mom. And I idea back wa Arsenal for na master. Arsenal under Arsene Wenger was a team that they believe say a Copa Keswa and see entertaining fans. But I dear back man for the Arsene Wenger, despite the fact that he was grooming a lot of young players. He was a Wenger not players not before my Arsenal no. Though there were names, but Robin van Persie was not a household name. Samuel Nasri, Bakary Sagna, Gel Clichy, Alexander Song. Jibo we munyina no munye din kese tiwa akotmo. Even Emmanuel Shea Adebayo mono munyina be bo Arsenal. Kore Toure Ayebo ni DNA Okowie ni Carrier Manchester City. All these guys were not big names. Ashley Cole was not a big star before joining Arsenal. In Arsenal in Tokes, CSS Fabregas, Jibo, her time Arsenal for my Fabregas chance. He was not a key player. Even from Thierry Henry, our co-founder for Juventus. He was a player. He had the potential, but not to do the top level. It's now Arsene Wenger, my young players' chance. And for her side, again, he had a style of play which was just beautiful. Arsenal was a team where you can watch them. And before Pep Guardiola ever amplified tiki-taka, no, now Arsenal was a possessive base side. That beautiful football was their hallmark. But they be an uncle for Arsene Wenger. She say, hey, untiminya resource. At the point, Jose Mourinho became a specialist in failure. Because Jose was getting the results with Chelsea, with Inter Milan, Eco Madrid, Samba back to Chelsea. He was winning the trophies. But despite the project and Arsene Wenger, despite the fact that he was playing good football, all 10 young players to superstars, no, your friend is specialist in failure. Into the football, I born and say no, and another resource. And until now, Kaya, Mikalo Bikoka said, Kupama achieve chain, Bruno Fernandes. Because Bruno J trophies, Kupama J trophies, Sana born ye no, TC. And no na tete who say, so din ko fuan wechi, na okobiemu kobo ball no be wie ni asena. Obienu wo ba be ka ball no okobiemu no. And no na me ka Hansi Flick asem. One Barcelona. How omu be game num ebo against Atletico Madrid. Even at the time, and that game near 2-0, Barca still maintained their structure, which was the highline defensive system. But the real is Atletico Madrid now calling him. The real about Atletico Madrid abaso. But Barca was just a delight to watch. But Atletico were disciplined, they were resolute, they were compact at the back, and taking advantage of more chances. Semi. In Tiamu Biambekasa Arsenal born in Yefe. One important thing, say Alex Ferguson was it defense win you championship. Arsenal bought 2 matches will make sure say ball and turn a net. Back to back we keep a clean sheet. Or the just one goal, moment of brilliance from Gabriel Martinelli, and that finish from Carhavet or the corner him. And now Madrid share saying they scored more goals. In total, they scored 4 goals. But some Madrid and come him. That is football these days. In Temobi and Bekasa Arsenal born Efe and Asa Nefe. As long as it can.
But sometimes there's a performance here encouraging.
Football performance, no. Ne wie any resource. No. Performance ne wie any resource. And resource no comes with target. Say Arsenal go back to back semis. So let's go Madrid. No uniform. Oko final of the UEFA Champions League. Do you know how historic that achievement be for Arteta? To carry a team like Arsenal, since 2006, Omonko final. We are talking about 20 years. What the Arsenal call final? That means in 20 years, the Arsenal team in no ababe. What to general resource? General ball nefe.
Do accept to say Arsenal how almost 30 season no. The way na amount for see who Arsenal team no. Season be we no more than baba for.
You see a long period. And you know say when you are analyzing a season, a marathon and a sprint. And within marathon, sometimes you're afraid you be running IQ that you need to apply. Especially if you don't have the capacity. It will be 10,000 meters at 10 or corner boko obeyia no soja no. You will be soja no kakra no abedi anim. Send your own catchery no maintain tempo no the The season is long.
Okay.
Transfers ba, injuries ba, dip in form ba. So exceptional managers, our team management, how he manages the team to maintain our performance throughout the season. A idea ba kwa coaches are being in him and you think say treble je no. Because ansana be treble na so manage with team no. Sabram no ka say Jibo. We all have to admit that Bukayo Saka is not in his best of element. Saka nini element mu. Benyi him the role Bukayo Saka play Edma Arsenal. It's way your coach na Saka, Trossard, Martinelli, Carhavet, Joe Carres, Ebere Chieze. Omu nyina form a drop ya. You need to switch to plan B. Inti adia na teta na nkofo kaso ye starting na ni jana no odin ni ekwa wie ni jana so te no. Until recently, na Arsenal any rest in any week because they were in the FA Cup, they were in Omuboa Kudu Carabao Cup final, EFL Cup final, and Champions League. Any Premier League team. So a lot of matches. So the coach need to be strategic in managing the players.
Sunday.
In fact,
Arsenal and Manchester City never change.
Ateta Elko Itiad, you hear any so bebano. Points gap between on any city no and drop it. Whether obekoni clean or obekoni ugly. The here is a point gap and drop it. Jose Mourinho Inter Milan ahead of Champions League Omokoji. Nomne Bastona boy one of the ugliest football who in the world. But a real Bayern Munich show eje Champions League no. Obianka the omone eye we ye.
Yensha Madrid ne man. Eno kakra na
Madrid come no. Born in Mame a picture no. Not a bass no. Na Jibo me maka onso hwe papa enimi odeti we ya atimu se adwuma no ebro ne so
areho aka no
adwuma no age ne nsem
we dey separate and dey chese adwuma no so
age ne nsem so chen no
areho na aka no
areho ne adwuma no so chen ne wontimi nye nyina na aka mo
obo na adwuma
o dressing room
no obo na adwuma ma no
Jibo Madrid in common head number 1 anyone say Madrid for ni bebre bo Kamavinga echi maka asem we say Madrid problems no Eya na man for boy Mbappe. Yebeba no so. But number 1, Madrid any exceptional center back or defensive line. Madrid nibi. And that is why majority of the matches, how many bars and many defense, Papa? They don't have an elite defensive line in terms of chemistry omuni. In terms of pedigree of the individual players, ebini in terms of character and form, on Barca and Madrid, defense na susuru. Until whenever they are playing, go back and check Madrid Champions League or Majeje. Jibo, Fernando Hierro aha, one beboja hero. Ivan Herrera umwa, one Madrid echirwezi, one best start again over Ivan Herrera. Ubieni ho. Mizel Zagadu oha. Right back now, Trent Alexander-Arnold Obono, Obako Tana bench. Sir Roberto Carlos Oha, Ubieno Bebo Felam Mendy Mudin. This was the Madrid backliner at the Madrid Champions League in 2000 and in 2002. One who defenders now me Bodino, and Nebini Ho. Sometimes with Ika Casillas in goal post. In 2002, they had a defensive midfielder in Makelele in front of them. Fast forward, later Bedrube Dani Carvajal in his prime. No when Marcelo, now when Pepe, no when Ramos, with Varane supporting, and next side defenders ne Gumadi say no. Sanko for ne bar, omunyina abeko bench, Zukubo no mujina hobon. So Madrid any an elite defense to match up with the ambition. Problem number 1. Problem number 2, Jibo, PSG, Vitinha, Joao Neves, proper controllers in the middle. Bayern Munich, Joshua Kimmich. A man for him Kimmich born or born because on both Spain Champions League near but he's an elite controller on the managing game. No pressure. He no passes are not born. Kono keke. Cobastone and I Juma Pedri moye. No about Madrid no be sound say. A Juma na Swameni Kamavenga moyeno. Omo the ideal replacement for Modric and Toni Kroos. Omo lead Madrid. Omo conquer award in recent times ana. They are not up to that standard. Okay. So the Madrid midfield, I down in 5-4 down. Ye penokure pa kan semwa. Omunduru tete atempone juma na no ye Madrid no. And some ya be nim ho chemistry no. Any ego na let Madrid down. So from all departments, Madrid need to fix it. One problem ba Kupa is Madrid lacking leadership. Jibo. First, not Toni Kroos, who is a senior player. Hey, Luka Modric. He was a captain of Croatia, the Omo Boyako World Cup final. They had Karim Benzema, who was a leader on the field. Ramos is a leader. Pepe is a leader. Cristiano Ronaldo, he is a leader. Ika Casillas, he is a leader. This was the Madrid team. Go back when they had Zidane, when they had Raúl, when they had players like Luis Figo. Where leaders? Fernando Redondo, leader. And the Madrid team no boy now show more mujinama leader near why Federico Valverde on the Madrid leader Nejantum.
So bad Medase Zach Mami Hoga Kana Yanko Clementino ho aboafo ne de tosum yinu na onfamra na afin. Yes antimre fie biem na yemhwe ensem wofie. Se na yedidi ha asem koma kama. Ti yeba baafo wo aso de ensem bia tutudwa. Ah ebeti no.
Okay. Joe
Zach,
Arsenal here in football, especially when it matters about knockout games. Unze, enama me believe of say winning knockout games like Champions League, are more easier than a team winning the league. Because knockout games, for example, Atletico near Barcelona, say Atletico are not the best team, but a knockout game, you strategize. 90 minutes, 90 plus 90, 180 minutes, you are gone. Arsenal did what it need in here in football. And time I analyze game, I told Mr. Teo that have it go now, Tibo, or say last minute, might be the difference. Because if you have carefully watched Arsenal and Sporting now, games especially at Emirates are very close. 0-0, 1-1. I knew very well say one of those close games, It's maybe have it last minute goal, about the main difference between Arsenal and Sporting. And then say first afternoon say time bena Katamu Mozambique guy say Bobo man ko bo pool. Me sure say time as supporters now no more Emirates and no TVs papa. No, bare 2 months they are not playing anything. If what follows our team,
almost struggle crowd to catch.
Yeah, they are not playing anything.
Unse na no make just money a bomb to the ball 1 week in bank mo go. And no boy away. Just tell me, he for the can't have a fast go. Referee do at the 30 minutes to some point like you're not seeing any sign of a team or be go. It's Juma Ateta Ojuma but Champions League the lucky side of Arsenal say omo against an Atletico Madrid team almost coach no so no even though our players but again or the bobo no unze omunya ko buga do buga ne be better on that day no wa hye ne nko qualify and think against a technical team like Bayern Munich ni say bina at this stage because SARS na say Bayern Munich time na Arsenal say Bayern Munich no na Arsenal embobo say go and watch when Arsenal beat them by that 3-1 you say no bombo now things have changed completely no creativity defensively they are struggling on the first no one key area the boss na boss how defensively no more solid but today defensively they are struggling because Adentia Ateta am managing the squad ni Zumendi abre Arsenal had a very experienced Christian Nogard but money mobi and one was Zumendi abo so at the crucial stage na nka ohia Zumendi no Zubi abre it's the most important thing that they've qualified and I think that to play in the back-to-back semi-final no Dibo enyare ketwa nti ebo mo so
yanko Munich
what will happen Dibo Kylian Mbappe cannot be the problem a player Champions League 15 goals Obi pin 15 goals more in a competition no your problem no he can't be the problem League so far was 23 goals for Real Madrid he can't be the problem last season League was 31 goals and Real Madrid he can't be the problem. The problem is to get a coach and on you see Fontino Perez why a lot of good things but the bakwa what they say one young right cry who the cycling of Xabi Alonso and not backing Alonso time no percent or instill discipline and get the best out of the players now or one man acquire my players no Vinimo and other guys is sorry now or falling into that trap now or Pama Alonso no though a clear say it was not about the quality they have the quality who say not the players you know now Obere but yes the players Real Madrid used to have but for Real Madrid players then they are and one of the teams will be Obi like Obi Ambro so Obia players and San Obia there so they have the quality
oh baby
sanity but how you get the best out of them Ambro so
Marquinhos Nuno Mendes Ashraf Hakimi Paucho
Marquinhos they say Rudiger man
oh but say Paucho the ball now abono for the past season
Militao man
Paucho so on say Militao nyama
Militao in recent time because of injuries
but
when ACL but he has not been consistent
so on
ACL
yeah five the Militao standard no Obi awadi Champions back to back ini nyama wa Real Madrid no any part of man
after ACL
no I pra Oba no nyanye exactly but say place there one
should be say jabro mo finfin na bra PSG finfin o what me ko bona say
bia
o nya pe
bia o bra say
difference in coaching
Joan Neves mo bora mo boy
Joan Neves
bia Joan Neves mo go fa not say Adagula
na sa Adagula do Joan Neves level no
oh you coaching
ayo mo to say am bro mo so you understand
Vitinha walked straight into this Madrid team Ashraf Hakimi will walk straight Nuno Mendes will walk straight Joan Neves will walk straight
Joan Neves walk straight how with one
Joan Neves
how with one
Madrid midfield hey Madrid for Nankasa Krabedia dance
how with one
Joan Neves be to Camavinga obetu Federico Valverde obetu obetu Brahim Diaz obetu Luis Diaz
Joan Neves betu Valverde oh come on Joan Neves no more ben wa boa obetu Valverde
Joan Neves is underrated in Tia.
That be not on board
be underrated. Valverde issue they say players here ebo mudi nyina no the difference wa ha na you coach and I almost Valverde na o kana asem no time na
Cruz. Ubo Cruz. He was a starter when they have Toni Cruz, Modric, Casemiro. This train quite Mr. Asatio, but because he was good, now say create a system. I also believe because he's good enough to start.
Zaki anyway.
So, it's their problem is coaching.
Okay.
And we are now about Mr. Jibo. One of the things that UEFA measurement here say, the appointment was Slavko Vincic for that game yesterday.
Yeah.
He on listen, you can have all your problems, but one of the most needless and useless record I've ever seen. It's a stage, you know. It's a stage, you know. Foul on your yellow card. What any the ball? Premier League employee, like I say, on the catch them that. They are educated before say running here. Some run a new Champions League. How do you decide such a crucial game? Big game with this as a unnecessary adibia isn't here any two ye as a what's a game with this second you look at Nimfisua and minimum why at this stage now of this Slovenian Slavko Vincic on Bedi.
Now so one of the top referees.
Oh, there on your top Nibia. Oh, on cut up.
There you find him a referee go to Real Madrid.
No, but in terms of top no there on count
he's among the best referees now.
There be Jibo over 10 in pound count. You bought 10 in pound visit 10 in pound. No say there on my appointment here, on my appointments Jibo me patch this red card pa a top experience referee me pan massa yellow card we. The foul wasn't a yellow card offense. What any I the ball now just and by distance no one fan could be
Mate
that yellow card was needless.
Okay.
Andra Jibo if you say they have to in the future the Vinicius, Mbappe, Jude Bellingham it's a born video Vinny Bellingham you know. Yeah. Okay, shut up. Casado. Ball I want the ball ko. What could do if I send bush across.
Okay.
Now on make me a tap I should go one year. I don't know a boy. I don't know 10 yeah. And a ball go through. Who play a pass a ball now. Also on your
Meda say Al Hassan Said Kofi Zakito. Good morning. Arsenal is no match we Atletico Madrid. I'm the first Atletico Madrid fan. Martin and Ka Ghana Hanono. Or say, as I said earlier this season, we only fear Real Madrid in the Champions League. So if they are out, mark my words, we will leave the trophy this season. We every Prince Yobo, ewo eye takwa ena ode aba oye Oyerepa ambassador ewo takwa. Aha, Prince Yobo ena ode message we ede aba. Okay, Zagito. Nana Kwasi Susemen Kanjo referee he officiated Dortmund versus Real Madrid final at Wembley. Ono any D sa final no to onye enkwada referee te say the wo pese wo kire no. Oye referee kese referee di Champions League final there. Otimi Edibo bia. AC Milan play one of the most boring football in Europe. Yet we don't see them in Europe. Even when they come they don't play anything. And back home they don't play anything. But if Arsenal boring football has brought them to the semi-final of the UCL, then Arsenal team and Arteta deserves every accolade. We say ebo ono and a day message we a day abam. We so every Alhaji Mahama Salia Ifeura Banda ono na communication director edema young apostles and the message we abba. Or say the Champions League has proven once more to be the greatest club spectacle. We saw an interesting game of an almost near strength that produced 7 goals between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. It was a solid game by all standards. In as much I agree Camavinga let Real Madrid down. I must also hasten to add that the referee was a bit harsh with the second yellow card. Ifeura Banda and a message we ede abam. Boy Francis Wanabo say good morning Jibo. Zach was okay that Zito should be sacked because of performance. He also supported that Slot should be sacked because of performance. Please ask him what was the situation of Alonso at Real Madrid, as compared to the above examples that he's now blaming Florentino Perez. Please ask him for me. Maybe says Zakito amount. Why? My kind message in the chat. That's what I say.
Na Alonso,
or say, Osi Mpamuzito. Yampamo slot. Omuni non performance. Na time and almost Saki Alonso. So none performance to say.
Almost like Alonso. Na league na order saying.
Nay.
Na only Barca. Na I'm supposed to be about 2 or so. Champions League no num correct. Onye BBNC.
Any Alonso in a mombe ball playoff. No.
Abase league no there. PSG am go playoff angangwaje.
Eno nko de fa PSG.
And you know, no, Rebio, no, Muda, no more anymore.
Okay.
Where am I
playoff?
I probably no more playoff.
I saw the drum when we were boy. Tino, remember you have before your home, and them say asema to siasia. Nti you be chemu mienu you ko first half and asa ko second half. Na ya bibia kama nti yenkwai
Gentlemen Dental Clinic makacha o say ma o senior sakrafo from the seno enu nti nyama ye doso examination consultation RCT whitening braces jewelry restoration extraction replacement ni na no nungwa main station where atomic down kwabenya wana about abrepo Bantama High Street magazine off Kenten Road Tachman for the Nkofodua Nkobata Mienu Tadisco Junction and also Central Police Station one more from Monko opposite GCB Bank Tishigu opposite Post Office and MTN Tamaliasam and Amakan 0598 731 823 JM Adu and Sons one and mana drono papa so beda na beda ye na busua pomni hwemu for chese wa na ye de bia no na just so asoro dua so wo da ye a eno kwa na se na wo giregyina ho so kama ninti eno okofa well spray e dia ba de obeye nie 30 minutes before bed na fei wo de kakra agu techema so na be hu se yes ye wadro ne wadro e bebo enan be fa wontam na betuma daye na fei ade nche no na just wo sorry jacket na wo ko wo wie pa so wo pom e be ye den wo ye surgery enche ye wo recover obehia ke calcium tablet ni bi na fei wa cha ase anonom ebo ama no mpeno emu ye din na fei wo gina wo na so anwumre brebia 1+400 Empany, yedi diwemeno, number flash so air 5+400 suspension. Medical car will say a brebia, which men wenya, and a good any business there be walk out on them. And into Bomadim, na friend 0509 439 063 0302 666 132 Franco nye adepanye a Nokia Samsung iPhone Swanko amenka will say microwave blender generator gas and electric stove meka will say na so ye na abeko a jaba jewel dum old Melcon Kofo clinic new kajetia honyina no adepapa e na obokoto 0245316969 I bought was otonsa e dia fro ni nyina no ene se car no ono na oni Toyota ni Honda phone e delay omudim a omo Japan e from B Forward Company we agent nti omo fa car ne besi ne so Vozi Noah Sienta Vit Berta Honda Step Wagon ono kra ebeba from ebreti bi nso na ba bedru nti sankofo gu no so e wo Kumasi Tana so before so bedru ya santo main gate no na tesa agreke eda no ene so no fitia na esi anemu no Ike ena wo ho no 0249 849 972 0249 849 972 one nye Japan ne American cars and German cars ni nyina no na sede wo som dwenti Dr. Sam wona de biara da no nupa eno de eba na eniyade ne de wokọ na abusua ebia wone ne ba ko hunu ade na nyane nyina na afra ne de wo fa kwan bi so a ka twom se da bi mayira kwan mafom kwan ni nyina ne se Abrepo First Go Filling Station bebe na ne dada ne de na ho eno wo Abrepo First Go Filling Station ehesoro won mo a ho ena glaucoma cataract no oye ho adwuma wie pa na je se wani no pressure na aba so a wo hwe ade hunu mienu wo posa wani akra no okosku a ye chana ade wo hunu ni nyina no ho adwuma e chane nsa wo wie pa mema bedi mansa mo mpamu a na je se obema no nanim no anu mo do no bisanom na fe obema na hase na epija ozikofie koya action be gidi aka nto aso prostate pressure asasuna stroke diabetes hernia ulcer cancer ni nyina no Dr. Sam na adwuma 0243 001058 0243 1058 na jese wadimi aboa ne kwakwa mu no Kompu Ghana no brands bi ho no bi ba na si udem no shows ampa wato adepa ebeche ede amanska wodem ndi to ade reference wu ajama tina make house Samsung brand na kama LG, TCL, HP, Levano, Dell, Media, and a Nasco, Techno, Infinite, Itel. When you know, it could be sir, the mobile phone, Naboto, TVC, and that's AC, refrigerator, some enemy came. Uyepa, home theater, the boat tintim, na come only Compu Ghana, and papa, Eddie Abanano promotion, where no, on far one and Sanko and him, agent the Jana Bonnet from Yepa. Okra 16 modern showrooms and our Ghana, baby Rebiano, to idea na yento so a 0302 75 2020 0302 75 2020 0243 143 143. Not just say when you Compu Ghana. You yenyina so na afei yentoa so
Ifa na wutie metie Oyerepa 100.7 e na current enti fa video no koto.
You are listening to 100.7 FM.
Okay, you better Clementino ase yasa babiem ye toa so ye refie na afei enseme wo fie ebre na aso na Dangerman edigo wia Captain Siasia wa Hazakito wa ha na se Obed e wa ha na yetimi edi ho enkomo. Danger mamintie wai.
Boss, me da se ye mon intentem na amanfo entimi entwaso na yentimi enko. It's a moment of pain in football. Ibrahim Tanku has expressed deep sorrow over the passing of Dominic Frimpong.
Yes, of course. I mean, we all are not happy. It's very sad for the family, and we hope that God will keep him in His bosom. And we hope that He will give the family a bit patience, and we hope that these things will never happen again. It's very, very sad story for Ghana football and for the whole world as well.
Tama, Ibrahim Tanku, kwanya yenu kumano ofaso hire ne nkwa no wose ya na da football ni ewo wiase nyina no sad edema no. After showing my love and commitment to the club, management neglected me when my mother died. It was fellow players who put money together for me to send home. Samba O'Neil not happy with the way he was treated, hence his signing for Mediema. Boss, information here picking here. And on the bar said Samba I agree 1 year deal with Mediema. Na a bar is na see a bisi mukakra. Na and a picking say Samba di yaw. I walk to Komupa with Diko company for no yaw. Say send your committee who to club no. Now we show a lot of dedication, commitment, and love no. Ni ma make baby. Satam no na wo red card bi no kokko pie nkran. Tin kan. Hwe di mi sen company for be man bi kakra de jane kwan say. Awe kona ko hwe abrewa chi na bra. Obi a mu ano.
Ode to manim.
Oh, pe de etitin de o say obo wan ne say ma me aka baby.
Na obo ama ne say obekọ. Obeso okọ.
Ko ka kire o.
No kayo so be hi omumu a.
Oh, omumu de mintimi nka say o ka kire so be hi omumu na mum no ohwe animu say o mbebo na menako. Ti wantimi anko ma. Na say edu bi na say opeka kakra de ko.
Okay.
Enti ni nuanum players no na omjijijijiji.
Enti na so akosan ma Mediema.
Enti sai ya wo bi. E ka ho bi.
Ti na akosan ma Mediema.
Na wati asese ne.
Na wa sign pre contract na say wati ase say we season na no be sign.
Say Mediema for the hanti ni ma me picture na da so no. Mediema for any agent di o ma wie bibia.
Ama Samba ti ase.
Ama no pay o ma communicate ma Samba ma green light say o mo sign bibia.
Okay.
Dia ka ni say Mediema e be qualify for Champions League.
Na say me tell the say deal ni be ya adwuma. It
hangs on Mediema's qualification
for the League no ko Champions League.
So Mediema bo Champions League in kwada Samba.
So man timi anyi league and ko Champions League dia.
Any agent for the pay maybe was South Africa nafa.
Okay. And as sign no fee $30,000.
Anti
me had $30,000. $30,000.
Oh yeah, calculation ma me for the second story no so to us. Match the Mediema offer or you hear from us. Kotoko supported demands from the IMC and the board as they prepare to meet the board.
Okay.
Samba is on 8,000 Ghana cedis a month, which is $726.
Samba G 8,000 Ghana
a month.
Kaniska 80 million.
I know now, Oji.
Okay.
But Mediama has offered him $4,000 a month, and now signing on fee 30,000. Question and for can
30,000. 342,000 Ghana cedis.
And he's signing on fee no. 1 year.
Based on the
12 months. Must in year.
342,000 Ghana cedis 1 year.
1 year.
Season pay.
Deal near 1 year. 1 year deal.
Hey.
1 year deal no.
Okay.
And you 2 years 1 year.
And I'm Mediama de mano.
1 year deal.
Okay. On to us.
Bosumi bi a Mediama say on be man $4,000. $4,000. Say I don't say 8,000 cedis.
Bebre. It's only 45,600 Ghana cedis.
And na supporters say on be so mushia I am in the board na no mo ka ho asem say. Oh, say ne. So match na somebody op team no. Somebody say kotoko dey odo team no.
Yan to aso
enti eno no ho asem no. We can only succeed when the board succeeds. I fully support the board to succeed. If not, our work will be in vain. It is our interest as supporters for the board to succeed. Chairman Solomon Ofosuware.
We are here to help them. Almost succeed, and I ever succeed. Almost succeed, member Juma million service team Nenkoya. Oh, Kaka to be already for Abu Census. Oh, yeah, even the also soon before Petro Priso. Mr. Major said that Buama for Abu Census Nakoso. Now, management and as a board of directors, Neska. I mean, the Hawa was a pencil, and I'm a team Peja for Abu Census. It could say, but the team Nenkoya, the man of a person, near my person, Intimachi. It is immediate. The board of directors, let you play. I give be a more yard from the Bracotoko. Let's support it. I give be a management via every yard of Bracotoko. Let's support it. So the idea of the back there, as you shall be a hang, you lose at the end of Mark, the Boko, the Cano and Tia, not a cannabon thing. I mean, you have to say, I really can't see some bar because they mean try to be up to 1 city or Kumuda. And I mean, some person poor, and I mean, take up. I don't need money from Kotoko. My Juma say, I problem with the team, I say, maybe for the supporters. Juma say, a board of directors, who management, we will be out. Member support from the Mamu, they nominate Kita putting in our town. There be also a second part near the Kakawa.
Or the how? And he, boss, Kotoko supporters chairman.
Okay. Chairman Solomon Ofosuware.
The new board
Neso Sidia.
And also the Juma bit Makoso. Now, boss, the auditor to one fan tattoo and Kaiden. Say, Obefina ni pampe, say, Bibini on Babe catches some kind of Montiani or Babontia Becano and one fan tattoo and Kaiden.
Mante.
Some meeting
anyway.
Or say, Omudia, or Bibinia on Behemundia, and I say Bibini on Babe catcher and say, be a day. And I'm on 2 and I say we know and Koye. Nasa Omokano and Tidia no bat or Bontabeka. I'm just saying, Mokacha. Sibiamba catches a management is a board, I don't know.
Omokacha board for now.
And as a management, Nasa Mointia and Babon Tabek, I'm just saying, confirm one tatos and an Anka.
Ghana had said a board for you, Mojumo, baby, and I had a different. About football, my boy, I'm a board for you, may different. And I yes,
as a nice and I'll go to you to get a better one.
Go said the Anna, you see for board for Jumano. I'm the football with your board that you may different.
Yeah, Hano.
I Ghana.
I didn't hear. Didn't I say?
Say, you know, about for your entire second board or Mujume Dimono. Buy a football, Nima. I say, I'm aboard the full team, the crown, and they be a minute to home with Timno. And then the house, you better not catch and saying, so Casa was won't say. Oh, say, your farm management, Oko has a fuka. Oko secretariat is a fully functional. People are sleeping on their job there. You can say, because say, oh, been acquired near you or more, and I didn't the Biana Unipa and the Benipa, but the people are sleeping on their job in House of Folk. House of Folk, problem or ask, say, oh, yeah, no matter the friends of the supporters, some supporters. What are your headline?
Maybe.
Sasa, I'm just
Obani,
Yanko.
Now where?
Boko.
Now, is it no crasa Mediama sign the topmost player of Kumasa and Tokotoko?
I saw some in case Mediama to qualify for Champions League.
Oh, this is serious.
Then another friend of mine, Richie. Say I just spoke with Samba manager just now. He confessed to me Samba has not signed for any club, and he says Samba will not play for Medema.
I want to believe that. That no, I'm not disrespecting Medema. I am not disrespecting Medema in any way. Say, over to me, secure the signature. I will have to clap for them. Now I'm commending on management for a good job done.
Or more verbal agreement.
No, answer na verbal no say pre-contract. Maybe they've signed something, but when you sign officially pre-contract is also binding. Says Samba as sign pre-contract. Just say want to mean some contract be next season. Everything be what pre-contract is something that FIFA agrees. And FIFA can say contract in the 6 years. Sorry, 6 months and below. What to mean sign pre-contract. Do sign pre-contract are binding. So okotim bia na say am pass wa sign ma Medema betima use saade no. What I say? No, was sign pre-contract.
They were almost on sign pre-contract bia.
On sign pre-contract.
But verbal agreement.
And as announcement announcement too early.
I say the St. for Jumani they say if Medema announcement bia o.
But how the information got out? Not they be from camp number. Two camps, either Samba camp or Medema camp. So two parties no. Na omanye adi to omo because say verbal agreement there Samba betimi attend overnight aka cho say me quote him. So it means sekotoko for no
omo ti ase say omo qualify for Champions League. It is omo qualifier. Samba no ko ne be.
Ana make say even some qualify na some man qualify no kra emum. Enne ya aba out no sekotoko epushi. Na sekotoko hu say yes it's $10,000 bet make keep na. Some you na me pen me go to pay $2 no make keep. It is all qualify so qualify mum. The one aspect unless kotoko that's o muntu ya say the execute again. Because me free say u $10,000 e dey am Samba for season. Unto scan we. Sekotoko want to build the team. Said on person next season. You want to build a very strong team. Now o Samba. Now open others abeka ho a. Yes since o Samba ako. No one starting from afresh. Football na and sometimes play na say who this guy fa na eyem kwa dia unto scan we. And I want to believe that Samba in any team. When you feel can one that you are good to go. Or that quality to be a top to play at the top level. Me on the level na our one. What I say? And even 1 year ago I was signing no. Say o ya obetu masato no. Asa klemuza otikano. So if in the God supporters be ask sorry to board no so and then it's ya omo board for no mo come ho. They shouldn't allow him to go. To make us say sa announcement they say ko mu keep me dey money events Samba events side no. They say ko mu keep ni ko say ko mbo ho wa. So the be Kotoko for no ko push because this is the topmost player in Asante Kotoko. Is the Kotoko supporters ni charge the charge. Kotoko supporters charge me no ya gene. No mo ko board for no. Na board for no who say if they want to make Kotoko big there they need players like Samba.
I'm fanfa IMC so.
Oh I dey work with me try. I so mo
bibi am fanfa.
I so mo ko o me dile ho wo de o mo ko o mo do ice o mo yo modjuma. Na na mo yo modjuma wi mo nko ha o mo. Board na e ba no some by at least o mo nhwe ko mo betete. Say Kotoko oba na obo Kotoko first 3 players somebody be di kind we nipa 10 na say so mo Kotoko first players I will make my say make 8 people on bobo somebody invest 8 or some intro all the 10
yanko next story
but one side of it is say if it indeed say ni mami wu yes Kotoko na obusa questions bi opani so mami wu a ana o papa wu a u hia say obe organization ni adwuma ka so hia mo a your friend be compassionate leave ya the man
Joe can leave and now come
me see et no ko wu ya na quickly
na compassionate leave
me won people mu
why na ko siki
me say team na the man team no kwa na extend it to you. You don't have to go and seek your friend who be we sit the form what say just me ban of charity dey say mo leave na ma me wu da bi enye nza the team even extended that compassionate leave to you they come to you to tell you say you know money o mami and for that amount say fa ko mami yi sika bi wa dey atato o tisa kotoko yi o mani a eruzo ni papa
ba say we ye ho nhihye ne nyoma pese wo ye dey obo mpanyifo amane
oh of course and obo amane
ana meboa
and I want to believe about because me who people me who ni kotoko circle so na me hu ye enya circle as circle of so this group no but some bibi associate asante kotoko mu say samba mami
okay
the team kotoko krako omo ye yi omo sympathize with him. I think there was a something like that. Omo the man too. Me free say
I can confidently say there is no deal in place.
Okay.
Parker only talked to Pro Sports. So stop the danger man semno. Nana Kojo Jemfi. Wa unia Nana Kojo Jemfi.
Na so ba metizo ba maintain kana Nana Koe.
Okay. Al Hassan Mohammed Ishak. Or say honestly, some people in Kodogo should learn how to talk to the media. Why not refer to Ima Ewo UK Manchester. Honest wa pa bas asemna o be special encho be fi o de be bra bas no.
Eso no baba.
Striker tells Yasia Samba wants to play the Confederation Cup. That's why he wants to sign for Mediama. Ima edifi UK na de aba.
So many problem. But you know,
so what come you know?
The back of Samba
skills now you see and emfa.
Oh, so you Samba. But Mamma General Manager here now Kwaba.
Ober Mamintiu.
O Kwaba.
From Pro Sports Eddie Nkomo. You Odam from the moon.
I can't do my own.
Odam from now go for from moon. You are not pay me Nkomo kakra. Oh, Pro Sports kakra. Now, the news is confirmed. They say Mediama ameki enquiries.
Enkomodi
akoso.
Okay.
Mo no takwano. Omo approachi Samba. And omne Samba din komo so ehonne informal, so there was exchange of contact.
There's Omane Samba. Mediama for
Paka ne Samba and one other media man for a sponsor go for the man for the bill. Penning for the back. And somebody didn't come. So their course was Takwan was exchange of contact.
Okay. Tina go first was on my BTS Canana.
I think something like that. I the minimum there, but I want to believe. Nti omo so many agent a board no honey ade. To omo exchanging numbers. To on Tuesday no omo free a Samba. And or day Pro Sports for the number. Emo omo say.
But them for free Samba na.
Say omo exchanging numbers private no Takwa. To omo buy no omo free no. Then or day Pro Sports for the number mom said they should call him on free Pro Sports for non find out on Komobio Hobia no somebody they say on your munkudi. Timidiama for no a place call pack a place call Edekoye. The $4,000 is true. That is the amount of money Midiama want to pay.
Usumi bia.
Okay. Signing on fee of $30,000 US.
I need no more catch Samba, no catch
agency. No.
Okay.
Now
I'm Omatias here.
Omate.
Bomontiasie.
So Omontiasie say Atiasie say Yajiatu.
Okay.
The conditions were two. Any danger man can one, they only a year pay, and they only sign a 1 year contract with a CAF Champions League away chiri. The Champions League ne set there, no account. But behind the scenes in command in DNA, and I'm free to share. One, they say they are not rejecting any offer be a baby and don't measure to her. Because one thing I bet boy a player or any negotiation table so I say
options.
So options na be a man striker betanasia. Bet me account measure $100,000. But say many option be na me bad table one. I said the other can be an say me boom trinko. And that is why Samba has not signed a pre-contract with any club. Didn't you on a club beyond sign a pre-contract? They believe they can get better offers. Moving forward. You say the other on Bejatum. And I mean, so now they're not straightforward with media, so you know, I'm saying, Debbie. On your agency, they deal with players. So, when they need to show the person enough respect. And yes, any pan about send your only bidding commercial quanda because also need more chance. If you're Chenabina, Upomu player be. Eddie Akobebi, or do be, on say do be waiting a soon now, so now they ba. So only nipa na ndi ni yie na wamfa buo ni di ama nipa na ade ba nipa na nje. And that is why omambo Midiama de na ngu. Omo ampian to baby omo so the omo condition momo. But what I can say is that it's a long shot for Midiama. Emuwa based on nkomo koso.
There's enye nkomo dia e ben even 30%.
Oh, because now they have an offer from Midiama and they don't have an offer from Kotoko. They are not catching them. Omo Midiama offer, but
Kotoko offer biya momoda.
Also many Kotoko offer based on figures now Kotoko. But non se Kotoko the any akoye a bit of informal conversation.
Send the Kotoko some more offer, but maybe a second no money nyo.
There be uti nkomo no mu dia say die. Na zenko otena kurum ha. Enka Midiama di enim ja Kotoko. But the point is, and yet to say ye ama krata kratase. That is what he told me.
Okay.
Yensa kratase because in fact, conditions contract crowd we are key ones in the figures no. But you need to also place a call. Now details ne beba. Now onwa go through. Now we are just to now we engine to. So eno also. Jibo at the same time, non say Hubert Jewu as well pro sports.
They say the pro sports from some of Ghana players, you know.
Oh, there be Omun Fabibrisa.
There's always a player behind the pro sports.
Omo 3. Jewu, Kamara, Samba. Haas, I think it's a Haas Omo Hamza.
Hamza Isa.
And also sir.
Now, into pro sports for now, Omu try to take it ma. Hamza so of course South Africa comedy take it in details about
yeah omo
okay
omo South Africa okay now there is a Ghanaian to the Ghanaian in here say he watches the Ghana Premier League no one can say videos of players
no the call
now or their clubs so when they get a concrete offer say Ghanaian players normally a bit ungrateful so they would now have to sign a contract with you before say omo the best one sir. In Saudi Arabia agency no so krana they will sign with you say do where I idea be so winya your percentage in say so that is why most of the players are joining because they have links in Eastern Africa and South Africa honopa they make an inquiry on Hubert Jewu on say Salim Adams is attracting offers until likely say Midiama beat me at on Salim and the conversation was na Jewu no say omo player se kwa etse bia ye kwa Africa ye mbe penny loan
omo peja we places
yes loan we for the Kotoko for be tiasia
Salim
that one a more of unofficial conversation on say nipa no frɛ for Samba paka frɛ for Samba but on any didi on say bu out me free obi na na didi nkomo nketenkete ansa na wako the main issue no
okay.
But the bottom line is listen to the figures. It means that Kotoko can make an effort.
When is there Samba I'm saying running na send ni banyo. You want penny asem ne ha omo pa.
Oh yes. Listening to the figure. Cause me say nipa ni bisa me say
ha omo pa.
Nipa ni bisa me say na Kotoko ni Midiama te say na me say masa wo si wo obi embo ni din bie mu. Enya de ombe.
They show omo kese kura na ye say Midiama fa Kotoko player.
Captain. On say Midiama nkomo na ye say senko omo to Samba. Probably they might pay around 400,000 Ghana cedis. Until start signing on fee $30,000 no. No more fun say get transfer fee or they to player. That's their first thing. Then the salary of $4,000. In Tijibo, I think Kotoko has a chance. They say Kamara at the end there enye. Kamara at the end the bibian komona edru is kukune for no. Najibo. But Kotoko players near 40.
But my member wa dwuma bi na anwumre ye mame. Abrante na say friend Walid Nima no. Metete unconfirmed the intinam se ko hwe mame no. Eso was say na nyoma afri Kotoko camp ko aje say eno ano mo hu ne biem.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Then when you can we quite can in term crowd anka.
But ye ho adwuma meme ye ba highway sports
I'll make something. I'll speak to people.
Zach, mami tie we.
Dibo. Football I want Ghana say no. Is here sikasem.
Sikane Bema.
Yes. Now Midiama is one of the clubs Okroma say or more good sponsorship. As good for more $200,000 a year.
A year.
Yes. So they have good sponsorship ahead of any Ghanaian.
$200,000.
Yes.
And share any source out.
Oh, but yeah, kind of no one obi jibo. You one obi. Obi ani bi. Jibo obi ani bi. Convertment is here.
Me who clubs
ni bro $1 million now if in the market.
Me who clubs ni bi budget Zakito. Enye hu sa o.
But omo pe omo eyi na ye. Na nya na mbajo Selima menena na mazi ama ko kwentimi mpia ma medam amavanko. Enti aye. You see, baby abane bebre nya adwa wa samba no kotoko only the figures being mentioned na say. Yes, you need to keep your best players. But on mine now, we football mpo no munye sika no. More good administrators power munye sika manage finances you know. Today my United sign a contract no that shame say you tell you pa I be out £200,000 a week. But one qualifier unko Europa. Yeah, 2 seconds. Omupona they are doing proper football. When you correct money no, they put it in your contract say one qualifier unko Europa. Which can also better. They didn't tell us to coach over $4,000 in Masamba when he has failed to qualify the team to Europe. Sorry, to Africa. They are not going anywhere. They are failed. Tell me, they are he's not the captain. He's the leader of the team. He has failed. He's the leader of the team. It's different from the qualities. He's a good player. But team Oman qualify on Oman League, Oman FA Cup, Oman Free. They are not doing anything necessary apart from some Ghana Premier League. No, it doesn't make financial sense to go and pay over $4,000 to a player. So, also keep on. Jibo.
Next up is what somebody deserves to say.
Baby, I could go down. Mediama can pay that money. If they have it, they can pay because one, they think that they are going to win the league, and they are also in the FA Cup semi-final. So they are buying Jibo to go and play Africa and get money. Jibo, look at the two scenarios. No, Mediama Diano, Otia 40,000 now. Jibo, or what is saying? Today, Africa no quite any more saying for preparation can go
$100,000.
And no quite for prepare. Group stage can be to qualify.
Group stage is $700,000.
And the Abbas, Mediama say
$700,000.
Mediama say Otia
for 2 matches.
Mediama say about 30,000 sign on fee, not 4,000 because or the Africa financially it makes sense because Obenya times gen of the money if somebody cut him no muti bomb home there. The reverse question I may be saying say what you could gain because financially one they don't have any sponsor bringing money.
What Kotoko begin say? They have a player as supporters a penasem. They have a player and a standard a wasro.
Okay.
They have a player if Kotoko ambition to compete in the future, like winning the league next year, say about Africa. Of a team to those in the identity Jana Manako.
I'm going to on that. If you are following the Samba a ton of the year, written in the film, come out on that.
Somebody receiver.
No, based on the age, the age.